Suavemente.
Sky's the limit, baby.
Boxrec.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
You don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me. So, talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
Boxrec.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
Good morning, TBV. It is fight week, weigh-in day, and we are 24 hours away from the big fight. No one can wait. This one is going to shake up the world. Andi Ruiz and none other than AJ Anthony Joshua, London's own, or should I say the UK's own son, favorite heavyweight, will be taking center stage in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for the big one, the clash on the dunes. And I'm telling you, I am genuinely excited for this fight. Really can't wait. I'm hoping that we have absolutely zero B to the S from the outside when it comes to this, and we get a straight up good boxing fight on that night. But what are we here to discuss today? I know you see the thumbnail, Mike Tyson there. And I think that the correlation comes due to Andi Ruiz and his soundbite, which we'll play in a bit. But the title is Ruiz versus Joshua 2. Obviously, it's the rematch. And Ruiz sending a warning to Anthony Joshua that everyone got a plan until they get hit. And this was courtesy of a Sky Sports interview that Ruiz did just yesterday. And it's very interesting. So we'll play the audio. We'll get to some callers. We'll talk some boxing. Now, this is our main topic, right? Ruiz basically sending the warning, Mike Tyson style. Everyone got a plan until they get hit. Then we have 4 subtopics. We'll be discussing, did Haymon fail Andi Ruiz Jr. before his biggest fight with Anthony Joshua? This is a very important subject. I want to know, do you think that Al did the best that he can do for his client? Do you consider Ruiz being in this position, Al Haymon doing his job? Or did he fail Andi Ruiz Jr. before his biggest fight with Anthony Joshua? Our second subtopic of the morning will be Lennox Lewis lives rent-free in Anthony Joshua's head. Joshua came out yesterday with still more comments subliminally, indirectly, to Lennox Lewis and about Lennox Lewis when giving a compliment to another possible first ballot Hall of Famer, which we will give you all the details in a bit. We'll discuss glove selection. What gloves are these heavyweights using for the clash on the dunes? That information is out. And we'll also give you our weigh-in reactions once they step on the scales. Being as though for some reason everyone stepped on the scales from what I noticed except AJ and Ruiz. I believe the last people to step on the scales were, Dillian White and, Povetkin and Michael Hunter. So they said they were going to take a break. I have it playing in the background. I see nothing yet, so I don't believe that, they have weighed in as far as AJ and Andy. But I will check some other sources to make sure I didn't miss the weigh-in walking the good old dogs. But those are the 4 topics. plus the main topic. So weigh-in reactions, glove selection, Lennox Lewis living rent-free in AJ's head. Did Haymon fail Andi Ruiz before this big fight? And obviously, Ruiz warning Joshua, Mike Tyson style, letting him know everyone got a plan until they get hit. And yeah, man, this is what we'll be talking about. If you're interested, you already know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time, voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. And don't forget, you can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. So yeah, let's get on out to it.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready!
Well. No Mike this morning, ladies and gents. Hopefully he joins us in a bit. You know, we have a great show, just like I'm hoping for a great fight. But let's go
I still think he's
to the
dangerous.
audio.
You know, he's big, he's experienced. You know, he was the ex-champion, so of course I'm not looking past him. I know he's gonna bring it on December 7th. So
Obviously giving a little pause so the Sky Sports is generous with their content.
I'm looking forward for that, and you know, I just gotta stay cautious and stick to the game plan. And like I tell everybody has a plan until they get hit, and we're gonna see December 7th.
And there you go. And listen, the reason that this is important to me is because there is a lot of planning being done from AJ. You know, I wanted another subtopic to be the fact that he brought in I don't want to call him a wrestling coach, but he brought in a coach to specifically help him. And hold on a minute. Sky Sports on my phone just turned on. So yeah, he brought in a specific coach just to help him with the clinching, which I honestly think it's a good idea. You know, he probably would have done good had he clinched in that first fight a little bit instead of being hit with some of them shots. So I don't see that as a bad idea, bringing in a coach to help you clinch, teach them how to clinch. There was some video on social media, and you know what? I ran across it, and I never thought it would be important until I seen that the headlines about, you know, him working on the clinching. But I think that's a good thing. But it's also what Ruiz is saying, you know, everybody's got a plan until they get hit. So he's got a plan to deal with Ruiz on the inside, which is the clinching. But Ruiz is saying, we'll see how that works when I pop you in the head. Then they got a plan to deal with Ruiz on the inside, even after AJ clinches, and that person's name is Luis Pavon. But Ruiz says, we'll see what happens when I pop you in the face. So, you know, we'll see. It's definitely a Mike Tyson quote. Ruiz and obviously Tyson, you know, friends. He was invited on a hot boxing with Mike Tyson, and they had a great interview. So he used the Mike Tyson quote, but I think in this particular fight, especially when we seen that even after Ruiz scraped himself off the floor, you know, he was able to hit AJ with a shot that made him think twice. And it was an epic reaction to his third round that he had on Dazn. It's funny because of the way he laughed at the end. You know, he's like, you know, then I got up and knocked him down. You know, so Ruiz, man, a silent killer for sure. But I want to get to my second topic. Did Haymon fail Andi Ruiz before his biggest fight with AJ? And look, I don't think any one of us are going to have all the information, especially financials, right? That's something that, oh, wow, Ruiz is 283. You're fucking lying. No way. Why can't I see the weigh-in? It's not coming up on my shit. Let me see what Matchroom Instagram put out. 220 stone. What the fuck is that, man? Let me go to the zone. Why would they do that? They need to start. I was watching a Sky Sports weigh-in, and I'm thinking to myself, why wouldn't they write that in English and Spanish? Ridiculous. They didn't even put the weigh-ins on Dazn. They just straight put Ruiz, Joshua 2. Crazy. Let me see if anybody else got the weights. Don't see nothing jet. Don't see nothing jet. Well, I mean, damn, 283, wow. I mean, look, everybody thought he was losing weight, and that goes for all the naysayers that were out here saying, oh, I don't think he should lose weight. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, the man went up. He won a little more weight. Wow. Damn, I wanted my live weigh-in reaction. This is crazy. I don't understand why I didn't get to see this. I have this thing on and everything, bro. Bullshit. But second topic is, did Haymon fail Andi Ruiz Jr. before his big fight with Anthony Joshua? And I was in the middle of talking about this and saying that, you know, there's a strong possibility we don't have all the information, right? There's no way we're gonna have all the financials and the sponsorships, but off naked eye, I don't see Andi Ruiz dripped in sponsorships. I don't see Andi Ruiz adding, tagging, talking, or affiliated with Snickers any longer. Now, he was never affiliated with them before the first fight, just mentioned them after, and was, in my opinion, fishing to get a sponsorship. You know, some of us thought maybe that was the possibility when we seen that Snickers gave him a Snickers belt and posted him on his social media. But since then, we've never seen Andy with anything Snicker-like, especially not adding, tagging, hashtagging, wearing clothes paraphernalia with the name Snickers. None of that. None of that. Now, from, again, what I am seeing and my opinion, zero facts, I see that he has a CBD sponsor. And he's been doing a vlog style day in the life of Andy. And in the day in the life with Andy, I watched an episode where Andi Ruiz Jr., the champ, unified IBO, IBF, WBA, and WBO champion, goes to Walmart. And in his trip to Walmart, he's buying some sweatpants. And immediately is when I started thinking of this particular topic. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing in Walmart buying sweatpants when Timothy Moulton, Andrew Tabiti, Gerald Washington, Brian Jennings, fucking whoever the other dude is, they're dripped. I mean, they got so much AJ boxing Under Armour paraphernalia that it's atrocious, okay? I'm tired of seeing them with AJ shit on. That's how much clothes AJ gave them. Clothes that obviously Ruiz is now paying for, you know? And then he turns to the camera and says, yo, Walmart's the shit. You know what? I should try and get a Walmart sponsorship. And I'm thinking to myself, well, wouldn't it have been easier to get a Walmart sponsorship before the big fight? Not on Friday. Maybe, I don't know, call someone and say, hey, I'm going to be fighting in the biggest fight of my life and probably the biggest heavyweight fight in the last 20 years. You want to sponsor me? Me and my team need some sweats. And look, he's got the money. He went to the register. He paid. Fucking Mike scares the shit out of me every day with the fucking calling. Bro, he went to the register. He paid for his sweats and all his food and little snacks that he had to get for his flight to Saudi. And he paid for a couple of other people too. You know, anybody that he's seen with diapers and baby wipes, he went straight to their line and paid for their stuff too. So it's not that the champ doesn't have money. But again, did Haymon fail Andi Ruiz Jr.? When is it going to be easier to get him a motherfucking sponsorship, an endorsement, before or after you lose? Before or after going into the biggest fight? I don't know, man. I don't want to see Deontay Wilder in Walmart buying fucking rolling sweatpants, turning to the camera, saying, I need a sponsorship. Walmart, what's up? You're the unified heavyweight champion of the world. We sit here and we talk about how Al Haymon is the best advisor in the world and how he got these guys investing and blah, 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 blah. And they got houses and blah, 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 blah. And they don't report everything because he's helping them and blah, 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 blah. So where the fuck is the sponsorships? I mean, it don't get no easier than for Andy. I'm just keeping it real. The biggest fight, all eyes on you. The whole world is watching. I'm pretty sure everybody would want to throw you some money besides CBD. I don't know. Now, according to Andy's team, when I interviewed them, the jewelry and stuff, that's paid for, not paid for, rather, given to them. So those are some sponsorships, again, that we don't know. I went into this conversation saying there's obviously going to be some financials that we don't know. And there's obviously going to be, some sponsorships that we don't know. But off naked eye, I see Anthony Joshua with paid sponsorship on his Instagram left and right. I see Anthony Joshua's Under Armour sponsorship, Hugo Boss sponsorship. We see these things. We see all the sparring partners dripped in AJ Under Armour gear, not heading to the local Walmart to buy sweatpants. So that's my secondary subtopic. Did Al Haymon fail Andi Ruiz Jr. before his biggest fight? But since we got our co-host, let's head on out to Indiana, get him involved in this conversation, and see, is he going to, as always, play the heel.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
Windows 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss, two to stand over. Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
Boxrec.com.
Yo. Good morning. And shout out to everybody out there in the TBV universe. Back with another one, man. I don't know what the fuck Ness over here ranting about. Did Al Haymon fail Andi Ruiz? I doubt he did. You know what I'm saying? Biggest payday of his career. Second biggest payday of his career. Bought him out of his contract. Now, could he get more endorsements and things like that? Yeah, of course we could all use more endorsements, but at the same time, man, you gotta draw the people in so you can sell the product. But yeah, man, Andy and Joshua weighed in. Joshua came in at in my opinion, I haven't seen him that light. Andy came in a little bit heavy. I was kind of surprised, so we'll talk about that, I'm sure, and break that down. But if anybody out there sells MacBooks, man, let me know. Sorry about being late this morning. This fucking MacBook is incredibly slow. But if you guys are in the market,
which one
let
you
me
got?
know, man.
Which one you got?
I got a 2013.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk off air because I upgraded one of mine, so I got one that I can send you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man, because I don't fuck with nothing that ain't Mac. I'm going to turn to the camera now and say,
I'm getting that way.
champ. I don't fuck with nothing that ain't Mac, hold on. Apple, do you want to sponsor me? I mean, because that's what Andy's out here doing. You know what I'm saying? You talking about Al ain't fail him and he need to get wherever he going before he get. I don't get that. Like, can we at least agree on a small sub debate, which is this is the biggest fight of his career, which makes attaining sponsorship easier before the fight happens. You're shaking your head, but the people, this is a podcast, not a,
I thought it was visual too, my bad.
No, it is, but not everybody. Some people listen and some people watch and listen, so different.
I mean, look, man, maybe one of the big reasons why he doesn't have a American sponsors is because they're not fighting in America. I mean, I don't know, like, bro, I never.
Oh, yeah, so Under Armour just is like, fuck it, we want to get in the Saudi business, or they're just sponsoring their fighter?
They're just sponsoring the fighter, but I don't know of any pre-existing sponsorships for Andi Ruiz, though. I know he was trying to get stickers and all that, but I don't know how that actually went. So it's like, if he didn't have anything coming in this fight, know what I'm saying? It is kind of bad because I feel like being unified, first Mexican heavyweight champion should be like some Tecate or something out there, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I mean, maybe Al, I don't want to say Al because
Dog, let me tell you what you obviously ain't put together. Al, I'm not gonna go as far as say he's not thinking of his fighters, but the sponsorship that he did attain, it's obvious today that it's a PBC sponsorship and not a fighter sponsorship. When you see these fighters wearing Fashion Nova underwear, you see it at a PBC fight. Now, here is Andi Ruiz weighing in on Dazn. Why the fuck he ain't got no Fashion Nova underwear? Oh, because it's not an individual fight-by-fighter contract sponsorship, is it? It's an all-around PBC fighter. Anytime PBC's on Fox or Showtime, we're going to make sure our fighters wears your underwear Fashion Nova. Okay, let's shake. We good. Andy ain't got no sponsorship. And again, I'm asking, did Al Haymon fail him before his biggest fight? Because I tell you this right now. Deontay Wilder signs a fight, Tyson Fury, and he says, yo, Ness, you could shadow me like you did in Belfast. I'm calling all my little spine. I'm like, look, man, I'm going to be with Wilder for the next 2 weeks. You want me to wear a jacket that says Home Depot? You want me to wear a jacket that says Apple? You know, contact them people. That's all I'm saying. Is it going to be easier for me to get those companies to want to sponsor me before Deontay Wilder? During them build-up videos with Deontay Wilder? Or after he fights? I'm just saying. I'm not going to stick here because this show is a jam-packed show. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit your thumbs up button. This is a 5-topic morning show. Never before done. Ruiz versus Joshua. Ruiz warns Joshua, Mike Tyson style. Everyone got a plan until they get hit. Second subtopic is, did Al Haymon fail Andi Ruiz Jr. before his biggest fight? Third subtopic, Mike, is Lennox Lewis living rent-free in Joshua's head? Let me just head on out to Instagram and show you what Joshua is still saying 24 hours before the biggest fight of his career. Why is he worrying about Lennox Lewis? Why is he subliminally sending indirect shots at Lennox Lewis? That's how you know he in his head rent-free. That's how you know, because he ain't coming out even saying your name, but he's still talking about you. Still with the little dirt, you know, with the little shade. Now, here's a screen share of DAZN's social media, Instagram. They have over 500,000 followers. This was a post that was published 18 hours ago, and it says, since losing his first fight, Anthony Joshua has been getting advice from Vladimir Klitschko. But the bold quote, Mike, is, we both totally underestimated quality fighters, says Vladimir Klitschko. But that's not the interesting one. It's when you hit this button right here. Okay, damn, that's not it. Go back. Now, we didn't want to show Dillian. We did that yesterday. We want to go right here. We'll click that and look at Joshua's quote. You know, the man in question, the one that everybody keeps wondering where his mentality is, once again does it. Klitschko tells me where I've gone wrong, but he doesn't do it all over the internet. He respects my team and me, respects me as a person, and that's why he reached out and called me. Now, let's just backtrack, end quote, but backtrack there. Klitschko tells me where I've gone wrong, but he doesn't do it all over the internet. Who could he be talking about? Thinking emoji, Michael Gross.
Apparently, he's thinking about Klitschko and the advice that Klitschko would be giving him. You know what I'm saying? He don't need people all over the internet. And we know Klitschko.
Who is people, Mike? Stop with this. Stop, Mike. What? Now you want to lower your IQ? You don't want the listeners to know that you're intelligent about the sport that you work in every single day? You want to act as if you don't know he's subliminally talking about Lennox Lewis to pander once again to the UK?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. I mean, he didn't say Lennox's name. Lennox was outspoken, but he wasn't the only guy who was outspoken about AJ and his shortcomings.
Bruh, he's been the main person in the media. AJ and Lennox have been going at it. It's been all over Sky Sports, DAZN, social media, PBC. It's everywhere. But okay, I'm just showing you he's living rent-free. That's only the third subject on today's show. The fourth will be glove selection, Mike. Let's talk about this gloves, What do you think Anthony Joshua's wearing? Rival, owned by Russ Abner, right? Russ Abner. Which is funny. Quick little story. Russ Abner used to give Wilder rivals and used to be in the corner of Wilder for a few of his fights. Then no more. Wilder's Everlast, always been Everlast, but he had that short stint with Rival and Abner being in that corner. Now, I've never seen Abner in the corner of AJ, but he definitely provides him with these Rival gloves that if you're watching us on YouTube, you can see the glove selection took place. And Andy looks to be going with the Everlast. Now, these are not MX, I don't think so. I think these are the ones that are padded on the wrist for the blocking. Can you notice them or no?
I don't know. I don't know the actual name of them. No.
Yeah, I know. I got to pull up. I got the brochure. Maybe if I can find it.
But yeah, the rival gloves are normally AJ's gloves of choice. You know what I'm saying? I can remember him fighting in those gloves for as long as I've been watching him. Honestly, I'm not sure if Andy normally fights in rival. Does he?
No. Andy's getting to use his Everlast. That's what I'm showing.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to see that guys can pick and choose whichever glove they want to use. You know what I'm saying? Not hold them to, oh man, you got to use these, you got to use that. So glad to see that Andy can pick his and AJ can pick his. You know what I'm saying? We want both guys to be comfortable in the ring and wear the glove that they want to wear.
I don't know about them being power block. I thought Everlast, I purchased a pair called Power Locks. I don't know if the ones Andy has, because they're padded on the wrist, are called Power Block, like they're saying in the chat. But you could be right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. All I want to address is the fact that the wrist is padded only goes to what I said during the buildup of this fight, how Andy is fighting with that left hand extra higher than the first fight, and he intends to parry and block off those incoming AJ shots. So again, fourth topic is glove selection for the big fight. And our final topic would be the weigh-in reaction to the weights. I definitely want to go on Boxrec and show you the last time that AJ has weighed as light as he is, and the last time that we seen Andy as heavy as he is. But Mike, what do you think about glove selection? And I guess the fact that, I'm assuming the padded wrist is because he's going to be doing a lot of this parrying, right? I hope. Because he's got to parry. Because AJ is going to be trying to jab and use his feet. So he's got to fucking parry or block. Like, remember Canelo fought Kovalev and he took a lot of shots on the high guard because you walking your man down. So I'm thinking with the extra pad and boom, boom, he's going to block, then double the jab. If you watch a lot of his workout footage, he ain't single jabbing no more. Plus, that's something he talked about in the fighter meeting, how they're going to work on the jab. He say, I went back, and there's a lot of things I could have did better in the fight, especially the jab. So now you see him doubling, tripling the jab. I think he's going to cut the distance quicker. Some of these guys that pick the fight to be over sooner might be right because of that, because I feel like he's going to have a higher work rate, not only because of game plan, but obviously he got 5 extra weeks to train. You know what I mean? So the tank might be better, but then 283 scares me. That doesn't seem like you in shape, 283. But again, he's a big guy anyway.
Yeah, when it comes to the gloves, man, I really don't make much of it. You know what I'm saying? I think both guys.
Whoa. What do you mean? So then why did everybody get all upset at Dillian White for swapping gloves last minute?
I mean, because they agreed on something the day before. And the day of the fight, he came into the motherfucking fight with some gloves that they never even seen before. They look like little torpedoes.
All right, so I'm screen sharing here, Mike. Boxrec has Anthony Joshua down for 237 for this fight on Saturday. He weighed in. And, man, I'm scrolling here, and it looks...
Can I finish the gloves real quick? Or do you want to jump from the gloves?
Nah, I'm sorry. You're right.
Now with Andy, you know what I'm saying? I think this is right. The reason he got those power locks or power blocks or whatever. I know had a funny take on power locks, but that's for another day. I think it is the parry shots and things like that. But I'm glad to see that AJ or Andy's not pulling that A-side stuff. You got to wear these gloves. Not pulling a Oscar De La Hoya. Not pulling that a Floyd Mayweather. Telling some guy he got to wear certain gloves. And I'm glad that they agreed on it. And hopefully tomorrow nobody shows up with gloves that aren't approved. But yeah, man, I mean the gloves. I'm not really making a big deal out of it. I mean, Andy wore Everlast last time, and Joshua wore Rivals last time. So yeah.
You know, I guess it don't matter. But I thought it would have been an important topic since people care, right? Mayweather cared enough to pay Maidana $1.5 million not to wear Everlast MX gloves, which those are the ones I got. I actually like those.
And that wasn't a big thing until after Mayweather paid him, right? Because before, I mean, it was like an argument, but nobody knew that Maidana couldn't wear his gloves, right? But
no. We knew because Ellie sat back. You know, he's always with Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia was vocal. They just never said the amount of money. That was like the breaking news.
Gotcha.
But they was definitely vocal about not being able to wear the gloves they want. So I'm gonna go ahead and screen share. This is Anthony Joshua's Boxrec 2014. It looks like he weighed in at 236. 2019, he weighed in obviously today at 237. So that's it. Okay. 2014, again, he weighed in at 236. 2013, 229. 2013, 232. 2013 pro debut at 230. So he hasn't been this low, wow, in since 2014. That's 5 years ago. Interesting. How many pounds is that since the last weigh-in? Okay, 247, 10-pound drop. 10-pound drop. That doesn't sound like much, Mike.
Right along with part what I thought he was going to lose. You know what I'm saying? I know guy was saying 15, 20 pounds of muscle. I just didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I saw about 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's no big surprise that Joshua came in light. You know what I'm saying? We've seen him in the KSI. We've seen him in a bunch of different videos. And the whole consensus was, damn, Joshua looks a little bit thinner. It looks a little bit lighter. So that's not a big surprise to me. What is a big surprise is Andy. Shit. He came in like 20 more pounds, right?
Bruh, this got to be strategic, right? The last time Andy weighed this heavy was his pro debut. He was almost 300 pounds. He was 2 pounds and 3/4 away. Oh, no, a half. So he was 2 pounds and a half away from 300. Then he weighed 292 his second fight.
And this just makes me think of that motherfucking Sky Sports tweet. You know what I'm saying?
What was that?
I already accomplished my dreams.
Oh. Nah, because in the fighter meeting, Mike, they said that it was, I think, for power, right?
Yeah, for more power. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? You can say that, but because you know that you're going to come in heavy, so maybe you're making, not excuses, but making up a out, you know what I'm saying, for that weight. But I'm not a fan of Andy coming in at 283. I thought him coming in at 263 last time was good because he had just fought, you know what I'm saying? So his body was still kind of in that mode. But these months off, man, 20 pounds, that's a lot of extra weight, you know what I'm saying, in the ring. And we in Saudi, so it could be dry, that dry kind of humidity. So
you know what's crazy, bro? Yo, how you gain that much weight and it's not muscle? And it's supposed to be functional?
They say, man, to whom much is given, as much is required. When you make all that money and you can get whatever you want at any time you want, it's gonna be kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying, put yourself back and really focus. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give so much props to Floyd Mayweather, man. He had all that, and I know people say, Mike, you was killing Floyd the other day. That's because of the promoter aspect. But as far as a fighter, as far as living the fucking lifestyle, as far as having all the money in the world and still getting up, running, and doing what you got to do, and Floyd is a prime example of not letting money dictate how you approach your motherfucking game. You never seen Floyd come in 15, 20 pounds overweight. You never even
Yeah,
seen
but Floyd ain't no heavyweight, bro.
Yeah,
Floyd
I'm
ain't got to
saying, but you
prepare
never-
for someone as big as AJ. AJ is a big muscle bound dude. I mean, I think it's strategic.
It's like
I mean,
the first time
it
Andy
has
been
to be
fighting big
strategic.
guys.
Look, Mike. We went through his Boxrec. He's never been anywhere near that weight. Like the closest weight he's been to is Dillian White in 2014. You know, in 2014 he weighed Dillian White.
I'm just saying, man. I don't
Dillian
know,
White
man.
translates to 271. Thanks for making my joke whack.
Bro, you talking about Dylan? I don't know what the hell you was talking about. The way Dylan White, like he had Dylan
Yeah,
White's
because
son.
you know Dillian White weighed 271 too. Your favorite fighter is heavily overweight.
Yeah, he's always a big guy. You know what I'm saying, man? And I told you in the Revis fight, I didn't like.
I didn't know Vok was a puncher though. He gained weight to like, you know, he said punch resist. Is it punch resistance?
I don't know what the fuck going on with him. But man, back to the Andy shit. I just hope that he is, you know what I'm saying, focused, locked, and ready. I just don't like the added additional weight. I thought they was losing weight. I thought that was a big storyline like before, right?
Yo,
I'm
everybody,
gonna be in better shape.
they fooled the internet. Everyone thought he was losing weight.
I'm gonna be in better shape. We seen the picture with Michael Hunter. We seen him slim, man. Maybe it was cropped. I don't know.
But you know what, Mike? That also has to do with those 2 weeks, man. Who knows what type of food he was able and not able to get his hands on in Saudi Arabia? Completely different country, you know. I watched some other videos of people saying that it wasn't that easy. Exact quote, or the actual person, not the exact quote. Obviously, I can't remember word for word. I'm paraphrasing, but I'm talking about Brian Jennings, who is vegan, so that's fair. But he said it's very difficult for him to eat out there, but he makes do. You know, he goes to a market, and, you know, it's just not easy to be vegan out there, but he's still doing it. But if he's finding difficulty, maybe Andy is finding the same difficulty, but in the opposite way. You know, where Brian Jennings can't find the healthy food he's seeking, all Ruiz could find is the unhealthy food. Because 20 pounds is 20 pounds.
I'll tell you one thing for sure. If he out there buying sweats and shit, he definitely buying food.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, he was in Walmart when he bought that. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, if he buying sweats, in my opinion, he definitely buying food too. So I don't know if
oh yeah, he picked up in the video. He picked up something. He was like 130 calories. He was like, I love these snacks. Maybe that's what it is. Too many snacks, champ. I know I watched a few of those Day in the Life of Andy Ruiz videos, and him and them boys always at a restaurant. I'll tell you that. But look, man, I guess none of that matters in 24 hours.
Nah, man, look, bro. All this is good for storyline and all that shit, but at the end of the day, these guys still got to fight. If Andy feels like 283 is good for him, one thing that I didn't like, he motherfucker kept his shirt on the whole way, and I'm just like, we already know you kind of big, you know what I'm saying? Might well go and take it off, but it is what it is. I don't know if he was self-conscious about that, and maybe he just wanted to keep it on. There's a lot of storylines in this fight, man, that it's gonna be exciting to see how it all plays out, man. A lot of this right here gives a lot of people cause to pause. Like we weren't expecting Andy coming in at 283.
No, I think a lot of people are gonna be nervous now about their pick, man.
I woke up this morning. I'm more confident in my pick. Shit, AJ looking like he motherfucking ready to go. He like ready to go.
Or it could be overworked, man. He could have left it in the gym. Remember, my storyline is he said 3 days after the fight, I'm back in the gym. Wasn't he concussed after 3 days?
Hey man, sometimes you gotta get back on the bicycle, goddamn, and start riding that bitch again.
Yeah, I mean,
because you fall off once, I mean, you gonna fall off again.
He might have left it all in the gym, is what I'm saying. We don't know. We don't know. Everything could be strategic. If AJ lost weight strategically, why can't Andy Ruiz gain weight strategically? Why are you being biased?
Do you know what strategic mean? I mean, you have a plan about you losing weight and how you're gonna put it on.
Yeah, he had a plan. He had a plan on gaining weight.
Like you said, my nigga, how you gain 20 pounds and it's not muscle?
Bro, I mean, we don't even know if it ain't muscle. He could have gained it on his legs.
I'm going on?
He could have gained it on his legs. You know, he hang with a lot of big cholos and shit. They probably showed him how to squat, get it in the legs, so you know, take them
Tell
shots.
me how you gain weight on your legs. Let me know that.
Squatting and shit, right?
You can gain power on your legs by squatting, but I don't know necessarily putting weight on your legs, my nigga.
Well, listen, man. Look, we talked about it enough. It was, you know, it's not much to say, but we do have 5 topics for you to answer.
He said he warns Joshua. Everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. Yeah. And that's the age-old, don't say age-old saying, and we all know.
Age-old, that's that Mike Tyson shit.
Yeah, man, age-old Mike Tyson saying, and we know that's very, very true, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. We seen it in the first play. AJ had the plan until he got cracked upside the head, so absolutely, I agree with Andy, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that goes for him, too. We seen his plan go out the window when AJ dropped him. He beat down on his gum shield and said, "Fuck it, let's go." You know what I'm saying? Let's go to war, and he was able to overcome. So that goes both ways.
I think that's the opposite. I think that's when they let the beast out. You know what I mean? You got him upset. You upset the Tasmanian devil, and he let loose on you.
You don't like me when I'm angry, huh, Mr. Hulk on his ass?
That's what it looked like to me. But listen, man.
If you get hit in the mouth right, it's gonna be a different AJ. It might be a different Andy too. So both guys got to guard the grill.
I still think he's dangerous. You know, he's big, he's experienced. You know, he was the ex-champion. So of course I'm not looking past him. I know he's gonna bring it on December 7th. So
is he looking past him, Mike?
No, man. No, Andy knows what was in front of him. I don't think he's looking past him, but I don't think he necessarily prepared himself to the best of his ability. And I know maybe I'm just looking too much into his weight, but man, oh man, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, stick to it. Like, bro, it just doesn't look like 283. Sounds like a typical ideal weight for a 6 foot or 6'1" heavyweight.
Yeah.
We seen Big Baby, you know what I'm saying? And Andy can pretty much carry his weight around too. He carries his weight around pretty good. So not saying that it's gonna be the reason why he loses.
Yo, it must be nice out there. AJ out there shirtless. They weighed in the grass. They did a face off in the grass. He out there with no shirt.
It's don't like around 70 or 80, but it get cold at nighttime when the sun go down and shit. So it's still pretty warm out there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's remind the ladies and gentlemen tuned in at home and around the world our topics today. Ruiz versus Joshua 2. Ruiz warns Joshua Mike Tyson style. Everyone got a plan until they get hit. Second topic. Did Haymon fail Andi Ruiz Jr. before his biggest fight versus Anthony Joshua? And then our third, Lennox Lewis lives rent-free in Joshua's head as Joshua came out on social media yesterday with a quote indirectly speaking of Lennox and the fact that Vlad reached out privately where Lennox took to social media. Then we have glove selection. So much was made of the gloves in the Mayweather-Maidana fight. Maidana being the puncher, Floyd being the boxer, wanting more padding on those gloves. So we're wondering, do you care that AJ is wearing Rival and Ruiz wearing his signature Everlast? And then the weigh-in reactions, as you can see, my co-host very taken back by the weight of Ruiz. And even I am. I can't even fucking deny it or hide it. Like, what the hell? 283. I was not expecting that. Really wasn't expecting that. But hopefully, you know, that 283 is functional. Hopefully he's been sparring. I'm just hoping he didn't balloon once he got to Saudi Arabia, which it could be, you know. Yo, it's just different. You know what I mean? Your animals is from America, man. That's all you need to know. So, look, I don't know. Hopefully it was intentional, man. Hopefully it was intentional, and it's going to be functional on fight night, and it'll give us a great fight. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. We're about to open up these phone lines. If you want to call in and voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline, don't forget you can do so by adding Nestor Gibbs on Skype or calling in on our hotline at 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here. Now, we have dozens and dozens of callers, so bear with us. Do not hang up and call back in because you're putting yourself at the end of the line.
Yes, sir. We got some super chats right quick that I want to get to, man. One coming from Tiny Tim. Look like he over in the UK, you know what I'm saying? He paying in pounds. You missed it. Andy 283 and AJ 237. Cannabis Coves come right back and says, Ruiz 238, exclamation point. AJ 237 with the same motherfucking punctuation. Riding the 870 says D White fat at 271. Andy 283 with clothes and hat. And we got JD. JD the realest, man. Big ups to JD, man. Gave us one of the best sound bites in that fight chat that you're ever gonna get. Side note, Watt doesn't speak English either. So, and if y'all don't know what that means, back in the day, Dylan White said, man, I ain't fighting Luis Ortiz. Nobody knows him. He doesn't even speak English. Guess what, dog? That nigga Watt, he ain't speaking no lick of English either.
No one knows him. Speaks no English. No one knows him. Speaks no English.
What? Come on,
no one knows him. Man. Speaks no English.
I like you, big dog, but you know Mike gonna stay consistent, big dog. You gotta fight Luis Ortiz. If you want that shot at Wilder, you know what you gotta do, big dog. You fighting Walk and guys, motherfucking, we don't even know. You might fight David Price next. Who knows? Fuck out of here, Dylan.
All right, let's open up these phone lines. We're going out to our sponsors.
That nigga Dylan disrespectful too, bro. I watched the interview with Cuban yesterday. God damn. That motherfucker is disrespectful.
Yeah, he's talking crazy. But then he says he's top 4 and Wilder's above him.
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
And, you know, these guys just don't know how to make sense over there. I'm just telling you. But sponsors.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
All right. Good morning to all. We're going out to Baltimore. Boomerang Troy.
Morning and bless up yourself. Hey. I'm using my boomerang, so we're gonna get that out the way. But I know you have 5 questions you want to ask me. I just want to jump in based on what you just said about White and this guy and White and Ortiz. White and Ortiz was a headliner. This is the undercard. It doesn't matter. This guy doesn't speak English. Doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter at all because they're not headlining. Who cares? Now, go ahead with your 5 questions.
Man, ain't anybody got 5 questions for you, Troy, man.
Nah, man. Did Al Haymon fail Andy Ruiz?
I don't really know exactly what you're speaking of because the man is in the biggest fight of his career. So I don't know how Al failed him if he guided him to the biggest fight of his career. So you have to add more meat to that.
For not fighting Ortiz and fighting Mars what?
I didn't hear you, Mike.
Is Dylan White a bum for not fighting Ortiz and fighting Mars what?
No, because he actually attempted to fight Ortiz. Ortiz's people came right on this show and said that they offered him $225,000 and he turned it down. He's turning down fights, so you can't say the man didn't fight him. He turned down the fight. Ortiz's people were right on the show saying that
Dillian offered him $225,000 and said that he's no one because he doesn't speak English, and then AJ turned around and offered him $7 million. So weird.
One don't have anything to do with the other, man. One man was in a bind.
Value. It shows value. It shows value unless you're just not intelligent.
And one of them is a champion, and one is just a contender.
Both are pay-per-view draws. Both are pay-per-view draws, which is odd.
Can you please go on with your 5 questions, brother?
Which is odd because Dillian White being a main eventer. How does Dillian White go from being a main eventer to an opener?
He said to Cougar, "Do you think I should be the main event? I thought you were the main event."
Okay. Okay, but you got 5 questions for me. You only asked me 2 so far.
Glove selection.
Stick on point, man.
Glove selection.
Yes, sir.
Do you care about Ruiz and AJ not wearing the same gloves? Ruiz wearing Everlast, AJ wearing Rival.
My thought on that is the fighter. If you're a fighter and you get a choice to pick the gloves that you're comfortable with, those are the ones you go with. Next question.
Weigh-in reaction. Andy weighed in 283. AJ weighed in 237.
Yes, 237.
Okay, well, the truth is with Joshua's size, I always thought he should never come in any heavier.
Josue in Oregon, talk to me. Good morning.
Good morning, Josue.
Josue in Oregon, are you just listening? We going out to this is Mike in Miami.
What up, Mike in Miami?
Yeah, what's going on, fellas?
What up, champ?
Another one.
Yeah, what is the 5 questions?
Well, the first one is not really a question. It was just a topic. The fact that Andy Ruiz is warning Anthony Joshua, Mike Tyson style, saying everyone got a plan until they get hit. And, so you could give your thoughts on him using a quote, I guess, and then we'll get on to the other, which are 4 questions.
I mean, he's right what he's saying. I mean, it's different. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but when you get in that ring, it's a different slogan. I mean, he's right on that.
All right. And
we all know AJ.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, and the first question is, did Al Haymon fail Andy Ruiz before his biggest fight with AJ?
I mean, I don't think he failed him. I don't think he really had faith in him. I mean, the world didn't think this was going to happen. I mean, I don't think he got faith in him.
Yeah, but that was the first fight. Now this is the second fight. I mean, shouldn't you put something behind him now after you've seen what he did the first time?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I think after Saturday we won't hear from Andy Ruiz again.
Oh, so you picking AJ?
I mean, yeah, AJ gonna pull it off Saturday, man. I mean, he don't gain all that weight, man. I mean, I don't see it, man. I mean, it's gonna be hot out there. They fighting outside, man. That man gonna fucking faint.
All right. Well, I guess what about the gloves?
280 pounds, that's a lot of weight, man.
Last question is the gloves. The glove selection. Do you care that they're using Rivals and Everlast, or should they both be using the same set?
I think they both should be using the same set. I think it's a gimmick in that. Some ain't right in that department.
Well, all right, Mike in Miami, thank you for calling in. We going out to the DMV area. This is our I think our second OG right here.
Dollar DiBiase Productions.
J Hardcore Boxing. You don't know shit about boxing. Boxingwords.com.
Yo. Well, we got a day and a wake up. Man, I can't wait for this shit to go. Oh, boy. Seem like they over there running fat camp over there in Saudi Arabia and shit. I can't wait, bruh. Oh, no, man. 283 pounds. I know he had his clothes on and everything, brother. Bro wouldn't even take his shirt off, man, so he felt the shame and shit. So, yeah. And the news. I never thought I'd be rooting for AJ, bro, but, well, I'm not even that. I'd love to see Andy win, I ain't gonna lie. To keep it real there, I would love to see Andy win. But, when they come to boxing, I go with who I feel going to win, which is going to be AJ tomorrow, man. I just can't see him losing tomorrow. It looks like Andy coming in with that Buster Douglas effect. You know, you get that money, and sometimes it's kind of hard to deal with it, man. It ain't easy, man. You've been poor all your life, and next thing you know, you're rich. Man, that's an adjustment. Other than that, what was the questions I got?
Did Al Haymon fail Andi Ruiz before this fight?
Nah, I don't think so.
So you don't think my man should have some sponsorships? Like, you don't think he should have some free fucking sweatpants? He shouldn't be out there in Walmart talking about Walmart, you should sponsor me?
Well, you look at it that way,
he said the same.
yeah,
Listen to me. He said the same thing to Snickers after he won the other fight. Like, damn, you ain't get him a sponsor yet?
Yeah, Snickers didn't even grab him. I was surprised about that. I just knew that was a done deal. But he still made sure that the man's a multi-millionaire, and the bottom line is where it's at, man.
Yo, did he?
He's a multi-millionaire.
Did he? Did Andi Ruiz? That is your time. But let me just put that shit to bed right here for Mike and you and anybody else that tries to use that crazy excuse. Did he make sure Andi was a multi-millionaire, or was it Andi Ruiz who DM'd Eddie and made this fight happen? Now, yes, Al Haymon might have been an overseer of the contract and make sure Andi doesn't get fucked, but was it Andy's hustle or Al's doing? I think it was Andy's hustle, okay? And as far as everybody saying, oh, he got him the biggest fight, now he got him even a bigger payday. No. Last I checked, we were all arguing, and Mike was on the side of the fact that this was already written in the contract. So, what do you mean he got him two big fights? No, man, he hustled himself. And now, in the first fight, he was, I ain't gonna disrespect Andy and say he was begging for Snickers, but come on. How many times he asked for Snickers and we ain't get him Snickers? Now he in Walmart buying Rawlings? Rawlings? I buy Rawlings. And don't get me wrong, this is what I told you, Mike, that he's a crossover heavyweight because he's relatable. That's what I'm saying. I buy Rawlings because I shop in Walmart, but AJ gets Under Armour sponsored. Not only for him, but his whole sparring partners, everybody in Saudi Arabia, AJ down. The line with the Anthony, Joshua, Under Armour everywhere. Jackets, flight suits, hats, book bags, man, everything. Everything.
Range Rovers. But no,
Moulton got a Phantom. They gave Moulton a Phantom. My man 5-0. He out there in Saudi, pulling up in the Phantom. I seen a story this morning. He showed me the gala. You know what I mean? The whole dinner. Man, listen.
Did Andy hustle and bustle? Yes. Did Andy create his own opportunity? Yes. Did Andy recognize something that he seen in Joshua and D and Eddie and said that he wanted to fight? Yes. Did Al Haymon allow him to take the fight? Yes. So I think it was a combination of both. Just like Al Haymon allowed, it wasn't even Al Haymon, it was Luis Ortiz promoters. Just like Al Haymon was going to allow Ortiz to go over and fight Joshua, but Ortiz's manager was like, nah, we don't want to say because of whatever. He did the same for Andy, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was a combination of both. It wasn't just Al, it wasn't just Andy. It was Al believing in Andy because Al took his own money, his own risk, and put that investment in Andy and got Bob Arum looking kind of crazy right now.
Listen, man, I hear all that, but that was, who he fight? Dmitry Rudenko? Who he fought on PBC? That's that old news.
Dimitrenko.
That's that old news. Ever since then, Andy's value has increased.
Yes.
He knocked out Dimitrenko. He got in Eddie Hearn DMs. He shocked, upset the fucking world. He's the unified heavyweight champion of the world, and he shouldn't be looking into the camera asking Walmart to sponsor him.
Man, what you mean?
Because he should have a team doing that for him, and he should have sponsorships already out the ass, man.
You know how you speak it, believe it, receive it.
All right.
That's all Andy doing, man.
All right.
Look here.
All right.
If I'm at Walmart too, and I'm a heavyweight champion, I'm like, damn, I'm at Walmart. Why I'm buying this shit? At Walmart. Sponsor your boy. I mean, I don't think he was out here begging, like, please, Walmart.
I ain't never say he was begging, but guess what? If Al and the team, like Rock Nation got we got so many people watching, they're not even gonna know this name. What's my man name? Dusty Harrison. They got him a Fila sponsorship. They got him a Fila sponsorship. He had everything Fila's. Everything. His whole team was Fila. And okay, they might not be the poppin'est brand right now. Maybe all the young kids not wearing it, but at least he didn't have to go to Walmart and pay for it.
Yeah, look, man. Hey, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think.
All right, so the answer to the question is yeah, he might have failed them.
No,
why don't listen to me? Why is PBC sponsored by Fashion Nova but not the fighter?
Because they sponsor PBC events, probably.
So why can't you sponsor Andi Ruiz on the biggest fight of his fucking life? It's only a phone call, Mike. It's an email. Look, we wasting time. Plenty of callers. You right. I'm wrong. We don't agree.
I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying I don't think you can say unequivocally that Al Haymon failed Andy. I don't think you can put that out there, man. But hey, if that's what you want, hey, if that's how you feel, you're entitled to how you want to feel. But how I feel, I don't think you did.
Hey, it's a question, man. It's a thought-provoking show. I'm provoking thought. You know, it's up to you. It's up to you. I know if I was going to Saudi, I was going to call my sponsors. And be like, look, I'm going to Saudi. It's the biggest. This is going to be, for me, that would have been the biggest event of my journalism career, podcasting career. I want my sponsors not only to ensure that I get money to spend out there, but their brand, you know? So I don't know. It just seems natural to me. Let's go to Annan. Actually, we got some boomerangers. Hold on there a bit, Annan. If you don't know what a boomerang or a ringer mastermind are, head on over to patreon.com/the boxing voice, where you can catch all sorts of perks like our unlistenable podcasts, unless you go to Patreon, which is Untitled, bi-weekly podcast that we do on Patreon. Plus, today we'll be doing a betting show, Beating the Odds with TBV, where we will help each other as a community, not down one another, help one another, try and get the best straight bet or parlay to make a little money this weekend. Also, we have our Axe a Fighter series posts, where no matter who we interview, you, the Patreon, gets to ask that particular fighter, promoter, trainer, prospect, publicist, whoever, journalist, a question. We're going to go out to these callers, and we got a bunch of boomerangers. So we will go out to Bond Boxing in Arizona. Thank you guys for continuing to make us an international show. Bond, talk to us.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What up?
Nah, man. Shit. 283, man. I don't know. I can see why he'd be at 283, but at the same time, why the fuck would you be at 283? I mean, you had extra time to train. You know what I mean? You got to lean up a little bit. But, I mean, I'm still taking him. But, I mean, if the fight goes deep, I'm going to have to give it to Joshua's going to have the advantage later in the fight. Because at 283, punching up all night, I mean, come on. It's science, man. You're going to get tired. But I think if Andy don't get him early, that's what it is, you know? I mean, Al Haymon, it's like I'm in the sales business, you know what I mean? So one sale, you're on to something. 2 sales, it's a habit. You know what I mean? So let's see what he could do on that second time, and then after that, you know what I mean? The sky's the limit. The sky is the limit.
Bro, this is $1 million listing. This isn't a normal sell. You're not gonna get the attention again. You know, back in the day, people would have painted on his back, shoepalace.com. That's how big this event is. So. You know, I don't know. I started this argument in the beginning. I know people are jumping into the live stream now, but I started this argument by saying, I don't know his financials. I don't know any secret sponsorships. But from the outside looking in, I see no logos on them. I see no big names, and I'm seeing my man purchasing Rawling sweatpants at Walmart.
As a people fighter, man, shit, he's shopping where we shop. No, I get your point, though, Ness. I do 100%. Now, we're going to move on as far as the gloves. You know, it's fighter's preference. You know what I mean? It's always been that way for a lot of fights. Like a lot of punchers like to use the Grants. You know what I mean? Some guys like to use the Everlast. So I ain't worried about all that glove shit. At the heavyweight division, you get touched, you're going out. But yeah, you know, that's my thought on that. What was the other question?
You already touched on the weight. basically you touched on everything. The weight, and the Al Haymon question, obviously,
Yeah.
and Lennox Lewis living rent free. I mean, AJ still bringing up the fact subliminally on social media.
Yeah.
He brought up the Lennox Lewis thing again.
Yeah. Well, he didn't say Lennox's name, but we all know who the fuck he's talking about. You don't have to.
Oh, Bomb Boxing breaking up there heavy on us. So I guess you went through a bit of a, I don't know, bad spot there out in the desert. We're going out to Canada Zone, Jose Sands.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose, chain code Norway, shorty want that full play, I'm like, no way, gotta rock it like Coldplay, killing it, OJ, getting cheese like Green Bay, call me Aaron Rodgers, hopped out that Dodger, dodging them coppers, my boy got them choppers.
You don't want them problems.
Yo, good morning, boys. Yo, is Mike on the line?
I don't know, man.
You know it.
He be
Jose,
disappearing.
what's the business, baby?
You know it. Yo, Mike, make me a favor, man. Tell the listeners, where are you a graduate from, brother, just so they know. What school did you go to?
I went to Purdue, man. Big ups to Purdue, man, the Boilermakers.
Purdue, baby. There you go, Purdue. One of the best schools in the States. You know what? That's what I love about Mike, man. And I'm not trying to put anybody down at all. I'm just trying to compliment Mike. It's just a different type of thinking, man. When you hear Mike, the argument he gives makes absolute sense, man. What Andi Ruiz is doing is he's a certified fucking hustler, man. We talked about this last week when the guy called in and he was DMing people and trying to get his stuff going. Andi Ruiz is doing that. He's taking advantage of his platform. What do you think sells more, man? Everlast or Rawlings, man? We're talking about like the People Store, like blue collar shit. That's Walmart. You got to give him credit, man. That he's trying to pick up money where he can. And I've always said this, man. Guys like Luda Bella and Al Haymon, they take care of their fighters, but they mostly take care of themselves, man. These guys should be much bigger and better than they are. So
you agree? You agree?
That I agree with Mike 100%. What Andi Ruiz did was smart as hell.
All right,
man.
but you agree
don't,
with the
don't rely on anybody else. Do it yourself.
But do you agree with the narrative that Haymon failed Andy before this big fight?
Ness, I agree with the narrative that all these boxers have failed, man. I agree with the fact that Deontay Wilder has been failed. I agree with the fact that all these guys are underutilized, man, and they're underpaid. That's the truth. That's what I say, man. So I'm not surprised one bit. But yeah, I guess you guys are both right. Having said that,
Boomy boom back in, champ. Speaking of boomerangs, going out to the Longhorn State, Mike. Am I right about that? It's Texas?
There's a lot of things I like to do, so just try to get on my game. I don't know why they gonna call me, but I'm a 54-pounder, but I have a brother that's at 160.
Lone Star.
Yo. Yeah, I was gonna correct you. It's Lone Star State, but yeah, I could rock with that too, Longhorn, whatever. Yo, listen, man. Damn, all that did Al Haymon fail him. Listen, that's what it. A lot of these fighters got to sell themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's where they come in at. You know what I mean? They team come in at. That's what. So Al Haymon, in my opinion, he gets you to fight. You know what I mean? All that other shit is up to you and your team. Correct. I mean, some of these fighters, man, they got a mouthpiece. They can go get it. You know what I mean? But it seems like that's what Andy's trying to do with the Walmart situation. But look, fuck all that. The super chat I sent, and what his name? Troy. Troy called in and said because what did he say? About Dillian White. He's fighting on the undercard. That's why.
Undercard and not a main event.
Right. Dude, once you put a dumbass statement out there, you open that door, not us. You know what I'm saying? You the one said that dumbass shit. So all we can do is hold you against that, right? Shit. But anyway, man, fuck all that. Look, we got a good fight. I'm still rocking with the guy, and I still don't see the fucking hunger. I just watched the weigh-in, and I still don't see the hunger in AJ. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Did you see the hunger in Andi Ruiz's 283 pounds?
I mean, shit. It sounds like they're going for more power. Shit, he couldn't stand the power the first time. Let's put some more pounds on that. Fuck it. Let's get him out of there. That's my call, man.
Cut it.
JD, thanks for calling in. Hey, Mike.
We got a super chat. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Who is SG Pass?
That's Steve. That's Steve in Chicago. Or Steve
Are you sure?
Yeah, hell yeah. SG Pass Steve.
Oh, my God. He was so upset at me. He's like, yo.
No, the only reason I know it's Steve because that one day in the chat when I was talking about Canelo, like, fucking Mike keep bringing up the fucking rehydration clause. I said, man, that's Steve right there. That gotta be Steve.
Let me see, could we get Steve on here? Because
while you do that, I'm gonna read the super chat. Rod in the 870 says, Ness.
What up?
Where did UK Mike go? White and AJ fanboy. Where did you get where did you get UK Mike? Hey man, UK Mike. I mean,
I like the ring of that, man. UK Mike.
If you talk about the University of Kentucky basketball players, then I can get down with that, yeah.
Mike is a witty motherfucker. Let me go to Mastermind NO in Magnolia.
What up, NO, man?
Yo, hold on. They said Magnolia's a project, so I can't be saying that. Where am I supposed to say you from?
From Third Ward.
I'm from the Ninth Ward, from the East, man.
All right.
North to East, bitch.
All right.
Yeah. I'm an East Beach, you hear me?
Where Juvenile from?
But look.
The 4th Ward?
What you said?
Juvie.
At the Lower Ninth Ward. That's the Lower Ninth Ward, you hear me?
Already.
Yeah. Sound like you've been through that or something, Mike, man. Let me find out, man.
I got a couple family members down there, you know what I'm saying? You know, Little Rock and New Orleans ain't that far from each other. A lot of people came up from Hurricane Katrina to Little Rock.
All right, that was happening, you did, but man, let's get straight to the topic, you did. So next, you telling me this man, bro, who got 100 and something, well, over 100 and something fighters, he got entertainers, rap stars, all this movie stars, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to put all his business aside and just focus on getting Andy a motherfucking endorsement, dog. He gonna make sure you get the deal, and I'm a broker the deal. You get the deal. Let me know what's going on. Boom. I look over the shit. That's a good deal or it's a bad deal. We not fucking with that. I mean, he a businessman. These fighters got to get out there and hustle. And is a hustler. He not gonna never stop.
You ain't lying.
Real talk. If Rollins don't make, he gonna find something else. If Eminem don't do it, niggas don't. Somebody gonna mess. He win this next fight though. I bet you we'll have the same conversation coming around.
But that's what I'm saying.
If he win this fight.
No, what you mean if he win this fight? What if he don't win this fight? Is he ever going to be at this level again? This is the perfect opportunity to get him anything
what
he
you
needs.
mean? He knocked out. He beat Joshua the fuck up. You don't think he can win? He can beat another one of these top heavyweights? Come on, man. Hey, come on, let's don't do that, bro.
I ain't saying he can't.
You know it ain't over for that dude.
Listen to me. I'm not saying that he cannot. I'm saying, can he be heavyweight champion of the world again if he loses to Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, you did. This is the heavyweight. This is the heavyweight division. One punch can change the whole fight. That's
okay.
I mean, any one of these heavyweights can be champion.
I got you, champ. We going out to CYP. Talk to me. Boomerang.
Yo, listen. Hate to burst the bubble, but the truth of the matter is endorsement deals don't work that way. You don't get to be a one-hit wonder and get an endorsement deal immediately. It never works that way. I know personal experiences from my own deal to my girl's deal to the deals we've done. You do something amazing, you get on their radar, they notice you, but they want you to do it again. You talking about Andi Ruiz ain't in no Fashion Nova or no Fila. A lot of deals, when you see clothes, they're apparel deals, which means they just give them clothes to anybody and everybody who asks for it in their team. They want them to wear that shit, but they're
CYP.
looking for you to do more.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
ain't that what he was out there buying at Walmart? If Fashion Nova would have personally sponsored him instead of PBC as a whole, he'd have had clothes for him and his team. He wouldn't be shopping at Walmart buying
You
physically
have no
clothes.
idea. You have no idea what deal is on the line if he wins versus AJ again.
And if
It
it was
don't
a
matter.
spliff, we'd be high. We talking about before that. We talking about now, the
My
biggest fight
God.
of your career.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
all eyes on you now.
that none of that matters. You think because Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua, the game is gonna change because of that? My God, I know you love boxing, but motherfucking millionaires and billionaires don't give a fuck. Like they have a way they do business. This happened to me. It happened to everybody. It happened to basketball players, football. One big thing don't make you the shit. Do it again, and they will pay you. I've argued this shit with lawyers. I was mad just like you. Like no, you gotta do more.
Let me ask
Like
you a
fuck
question
that.
then. Let me ask you a question then. Since you know
Go
more,
ahead,
you
man.
said endorsements don't
I
work that.
definitely do.
You said
Definitely do.
endorsements don't work that way. So what about
Yeah.
sponsorships? He could have got a one-off sponsorship, bruh. He could have
That's
got
the
a
point. You don't
one-off.
understand. Endorsement and sponsorship deals are one and the same, my guy. Sponsorship and endorsement the same. Like if Andy Ruiz can, he probably turned down little small shit because he, like you say, he's a hustler. He believes in himself. So he believes he's going to win. So you sign on to
Bruh.
something small now.
I see him out there sponsored by CBD, CYP. If you sponsored by a CBD company that don't got a name, it ain't Mike Tyson's fucking ranch. You could be sponsored by something a little better than that, is all I'm saying, man. But all right, all the hate finesse this morning, all good. I'm just provoking thought. I'm just provoking thought, ladies and gentlemen, just provoking thought. Don't forget, you could call in, voice your opinion too, right here, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. And if you're around the world, anywhere in the world, hit us up on Skype by adding Nestor Gibbs. You can also catch me on Instagram at NestGTO. We're going out to Rob in Philly. Talk to me. Robert the Genius.
Yo, what's up, cuz? Yo, CYP is wrong. Yo, here's why. CYP is talking about a long-term sponsorship deal. That is one type of deal. This one, for a fight like this, there's going to be so many eyes on this. You can have a one-off sponsorship. They don't give a fuck about. No one needs to give a fuck about the rest of Andy's career. This fight is going to have millions of eyes. They want people to look at that shit. You know what I mean? When someone buys a Super Bowl ad, they're not buying a Super Bowl ad for 6 fucking years. It's a one-off commercial. You know what I mean?
I hear you, brother. Preaching to the choir to me.
So, one-off sponsorship, and White Boy, CYP is ducking White Boy. That's my call.
These guys.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. Let me see. We got Aaron and Cali. Talk to me.
Hey, Ron, what's up, brother?
What's up, guys? How you doing? First, I want to talk about Dylan White. No PEDs, comes at 270, and you talk about Ortiz is 40. Look how better shape Ortiz was. I don't want to hear the age thing with White because White looked like fat as hell, and you can see that off the PEDs. As far as that sponsorship, I agree with CYP. No big company with millions of dollars is going to do a one-off. Maybe Ruiz gets some smaller, CBD companies, some little nickel and dime companies, but nobody like Nike or Under Armour is going to do a one-off deal. Ruiz got to back it up because most deals, anyone who's going to put millions of dollars into a fighter, especially boxing, we're not talking about basketball or golf or anything like that, like Tiger Woods or LeBron. You're talking about you got to back it up. And Ruiz, what if he goes out there and gets knocked out in the first round? How does that make that company look? So, it's bigger than, I think, Al Haymon failing him because, Ruiz got to just do it again. What's the other question?
Exactly, brother. My
the
thoughts
gloves?
exactly.
Your reaction on the weights.
Yeah, interesting. We're just going to have to see how it plays out. AJ almost kind of looks slightly depleted. So is he going to have the strength? And is Ruiz just too overweight? The cardio, he's going to have to get the fight done earlier. So I don't know. One method is going to work than the other. We'll just have to wait and see.
All right. Well, Aaron, thanks for calling in, brother. We're going out to Ricky Fresh.
What up, Ricky Fresh?
Ricky, where you calling in from?
Where you calling in from?
All right. Oh, he's in Korea. He sound like he in the market. I remember he said he's in Korea.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
Ricky, man, call when you're not at the market. Did we ever get to CYP and Stainless? Not CYP. Stainless in Detroit?
Nah.
Damn, my bad. Stainless Boomerang.
Motherfucking murder, mayhem, last words of the stainless. Told you I would kill you, squeeze after I aim it. If you're talking money, then you're speaking my language. Or shut the fuck up in grown folks' conversation.
Stainless.
One more phone call. I'll be right back.
Hey,
yo, what up? Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah. Unmute. I thought you meant to us. Go to one more person. Unmute yourself. My bad.
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir. Talk to us.
Hey, sorry, I'm at work as usual. Also, I went to UK all night, man. I ain't been asleep yet, so I guess I'm on UK time right now. So what's up to all my UK callers and shit? Andy, AD was in there with me. Anon, Steve Williams, Liam. He say John, but fuck it, you the king now. You better rock that shit, man, and own it. What's up to my US brethren? I already know CYP on here making them nut up. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised I ain't heard Stone Bone yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what's up to Info JD. You know what I'm saying? King, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I miss you, brother. I can't wait to hear back from you. The cats I ain't heard from in a while. Marcus from DC. You know what I'm saying? To cats that I know only listen in like Kareem out in New York, man. What's up to y'all, man? This fucking fight weekend, we just did weigh in. I ain't got to hear shit because I've been at work since 5:30 this morning. So y'all said Ruiz, I'm sorry, Larice, that's what he called him. Weighed in at 283.
Yes,
I'm gonna use
sir.
my boomerang right now too.
Yeah, 283.
Yeah, that's
brother.
what's up. So was he lighter or heavier?
Heavier. He was 268. He was
So that mean-
268 his last fight, so he about 15 pounds heavier.
So that means he more muscle now then, right? Because muscle heavier than fat.
He ain't take off his shirt. You know, I thought about that. Maybe he's trying to trick us. He ain't take off his shirt or his clothes, so maybe he just want to fake the weigh in to get people talking.
Let me see why P can answer that for me on this boomer or triple rank, because I know, he worked with that. I ain't got to see it yet, so I can't say nothing about it. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna have another show after I get off or something. So I'll be back on in with some real shit. I just wanted to say appreciate the love, man, because y'all right back at it. And this day have been fucked up already, and I ain't been asleep yet. So y'all got me going, man. Keep it going, keep it going. As always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up, share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, that's because you stupid. Oh, yeah, and Mike.
What up?
Yo, man, I was watching the morning show. I watched the podcast from last night, then I watched the morning show again when you kept asking my man, who you say think gonna win? Man, appreciate that shit, man.
I was over here crying, bro. You should have done me tears in my eyes.
Bruh, everybody, I don't know about everybody in the chat, but I was crying too, bro. When I put rolling on the floor laughing, I was fucking rolling on the floor, bro. Crying and tears, gotta get tissue. You got yourself back together before I did, man. Well, peace, y'all. Thanks again, man. Peace.
Stainless, man, thanks for calling in. Thank to all our blue collar listeners out there that use us during their work, their commute, their jogs. We love you. Thank you so much. We're going to keep these phone lines moving. We're going out to Stone Bone Boxing in Colorado.
Stone Bone, what's up, man?
What up, man? How y'all doing, man? Blessings. Hey, I think Andy trying to show you guys that in that last fight, in that last camp, he probably was just worried about losing weight and probably wasn't as fit as he could have been, wasn't as solid as he could have been.
So I think coming in now with more muscle, more power. I watched that open workout. Boy looked strong when he hitting that pad. Then he came out of the ring and was talking to Sky Sports, and he had this look, and then it was like all his guys jumped in the ring behind him with the belts. It was like it was a scene that it looked like you looking at a guy that's found himself and he ready to go in there and work AJ. He looked like he was that open workout he was hitting. It was sounding loud. Eddie Hearn's face was looking like,
but he had his shirt on though.
but he a heavyweight. Wilder fucking weighs in with masks on and all this shit. So what is the deal? We don't never say nothing about Wilder weighing in with mask on and
Well, Wilder is different. That's a man that doesn't matter what he weighs, still does what he does.
Come on, man.
209 he 209 with a big ass mask on, bro.
With a mask on, nigga, his shirt off though, my nigga. A man, you can see everything. You know what I'm saying? A mask just kept up a damn grill.
I mean, Andy ain't there to look like a model. And what about all of the shit that when he put up the Photoshop picture, it was like, oh my God, he's gonna lose. He's lost too much weight. These niggas was crying like a little bitch.
Cut it.
I do hear that argument, man. We had a lot of people thinking that the weight loss was gonna affect him negatively, so now he didn't lose any weight, Mike. He gained some for their ass. We're gonna go out to the UK.
Sing along if you know the words. Come on.
Coyote, what's up, my brother?
Why Coyote always in the workshop?
What's going on, Mike?
Wagwan, brother.
Listen, I'll be working, man. Listen, my millions is coming. Not all of us can be boxers, innit? Gotta work, man. Yeah, what's going on, people?
Chilling, man. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. Good, been good.
You know you're nervous.
Nah, listen, this. I've never been more confident after that way. You know what? Initially, I was picking AJ to go the distance. Now I'm fully convinced he's going to knock him out. It's going to be a late round stoppage, and I'm going to put some money on that. That's now I'm fully convinced. Like, Ruiz has why? I mean, think about it. Why didn't he take off his shirt? There's something he's hiding something from us. Like,
yeah, he wanted to get all of you guys thinking. He wanted to have all you guys with your conspiracy theories.
Ruiz is not that type of person. He's not that type of person. I think that the whole thing about how he keeps saying, "Oh, I've achieved my dreams," like, I don't know. I feel like this fight might end up being a disappointment. Like, AJ actually could possibly even knock him out early, and then and what we were expecting to be a great fight just becomes really
I'm wishing on a star. You know you wishing.
That's not. Don't. What are the questions you look got? Listen, I got AJ definitely by KO. Now I'm convinced he's gonna knock him out.
Well,
AJ's looking sharp. Like, do you know the funny thing? Yeah, why do people like AJ puts on muscle? People complain. He loses muscle. People complain. It's like you can never please the haters.
Isn't that the same for Andy? Isn't that the same for Andy? The internet thought he was losing weight and they said it was wrong. Now he ain't lose weight and they say it's wrong.
Yes, that's the thing. You constantly go on about people hating on Wilder, but you do the same thing to AJ. So let's all accept that we all haters. We're haters to people that we have, we don't have a bias towards. The people we have a bias towards, we don't hate towards them, and the people that, we tend to not have a bias towards, we spill our hate towards them. That's the nature of life. You do the same.
I'm no hater, man. I'm no hater. That's you. Not me.
Super chat.
Chat him
up.
up.
We got one coming in from Ronald Finkley. You guys got Puck Boys all in the chat. Okay? And we got Space Predator says, new to the channel. You guys doing good work. Thank you, Space Predator. And we got one from JD, who's back again. Andi Ruiz versus Anthony Johnson. Crying emoji.
Yo, Mike, did you see this video?
Which video was that?
My man Andi Ruiz.
Well, man, y'all gotta quit calling him man that, bro.
Check this out.
I'm looking at the screen. I got my motherfucking shit on. Is it live? Yeah, it's live.
Call him yo. Getting that A-Rab money out there. Andy said, yo, I'm getting that A-Rab money.
Andy might fuck around and go to Dubai after the fight. He might ain't come back right to the States.
Bruh,
Look
hilarious.
at Andy. Yeah, I see him.
Uh-oh.
I see him. Yeah,
All right.
Andy, man. Hey, he kind of look like he could possibly pass for like a, you know what I'm saying? A Sheik or something like that.
Bruh, hilarious. All right. We're going back out to these lines. I had to fill in some names. We're going to Chicago, to Windy City. JT, good morning. Talk to us.
What up, JT?
Yo, what's going on?
What's up?
Hey, cool man. I don't think Haman failed Andi Ruiz, bro, because like he'd have failed him if he didn't get him a pay raise for the fight to be over there, whatever. But it's like a couple of the callers said, it's like he an advisor, so he only gonna do so much anyway. But and what was the other question?
Your reaction to the weight.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the weight. I honestly, I think the weight was strategic because Louise looked the interviewer in the face in a couple of different interviews. Like when they said like, well, like the weight difference or whatever, he played along with it, and also on the internet, with posting the pictures. So I think it was strategic to come in heavier. I think it's 20 pounds heavier. So yeah, they got to be strategic or stupid. And I say bet big with Ruiz because I'm dead serious, man. Hey Mike, I'm right by him casino, the Horseshoe. So I went there, man, and they taking all bets on Ruiz, like plus 175 or some shit like that. So
man, I get that on FanDuel.
Yeah, you can get plus
on
240
FanDuel. No, man, I did a casino.
If
hey,
you,
hit that like button.
JT, thanks for calling in. We going out to AD in the UK. Talk to me.
What up, AD, man? Hope your bar is ready, homie.
Gotta unmute yourself, AD. Chan. Must be busy. Gonna keep it moving.
Yo, Ned, what's good?
What up?
What up? Yeah, them bars are on lockdown, man. CYP, this is his funeral. Yeah? Just like them LDBC boys, he's delusional. But anyway, right, let me start off with, Nez, you're sounding a little bit shaky, bruv. Now you've seen Andy's weight. Them bets don't look so good. By the way, what have you bet on, Ruiz? You going to show your betting slips or what? I want to see how much you're backing your guy. Because you're talking all this big talk.
Patreon.com/The Boxing Voice. Beating the odds with TBV. You're going to see what I'm going to bet.
All right. Anyway, AJ's going to bring them belts back to London town. And you know it, Nez, man.
The London Bridge is falling down.
London Bridge got sold to an American that didn't even fucking own it. You know what I mean? London Bridge got sold and one of you guys bought it and it stayed in London. How about that?
It's going to be falling down. It's going to be falling down once AJ goes down.
Sold to a Yank and it got stayed in London because it wasn't even the guy that sold it.
Guess what's not in London? Guess what's not in London? Those belts. Cheer!
All right, anyway, White's looking big, yeah, but I still expect him to KO my guy on points, or win on points, sorry. And this is a shout out to Ronald Finkley, Kaz, Bayside Boxing. You're all a bunch of low-life trolls that hide behind your wrenches on your LDBC channels. TBV's the real graveyard. You ain't got a fucking leg to stand on in here. TBV all day. And Nez, when you want to get this battle on, get CYP on and we're cooking.
AD. Yo, we're going to have to drop a TBV mixtape.
Public service announcement, man. We got almost 1,100.
We had 1,200 at one point.
Motherfuckers watching right now. Nobody is smashing the thumbs up, man. You guys are here stealing free content on YouTube. And the only thing you got to do is take 1 second out to smash the thumbs up button. I'm sorry if I'm being disrespectful. No, what? I'm not sorry if I'm being disrespectful because we here every morning giving you guys great content day in, day out. And the only thing we ask you guys to do on the video every day is to smash the thumbs up button. There's no reason why the thumbs up should not reflect the people watching. So the people watching, take 1 second out. Everybody take 1 second out and just smash that thumbs up button. Bro, ain't no telling. You think KSI and fucking Logan Paul did some numbers? Shit, next and goddamn it, Coogan. We want Coogan next, goddamn it.
Coogan big time, man. He out there in Saudi. He taking pictures, hugged up. You know what I mean? We going out to GT Kid in Atlanta.
Don't sell yourself short, man. Coogan he won with what you got. He ain't been sprayed by a water bottle. He ain't met Al Haymon. He ain't break the motherfucking story about the fucking glove money. Did he? He ain't pushed goddamn me Mauricio Suleiman at the fucking WBC convention. He all up on Eddie Orm. How's your day going? What kind of coffee you drinking?
Mike really coming for Coogan today.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, Colin.
Go ahead, GT Kid in Atlanta.
Yeah, 283 is not great, but he did have a shirt on. He had a sombrero on, so I mean it's understandable. But I don't think it bodes well. I think it's a bad indication. So still the same, round 7 or somewhere around there, getting knocked out. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night or tomorrow during the day. Not to let it go.
All right, GT Kid, thanks for calling in. We going out to Ricky Fresh. You ready?
Ricky Fresh.
Gotta unmute, Ricky. There you go. Ricky. Going once. You unmuted on my end. You just gotta talk. You just muted yourself. Going once. Twice. There you go. Just talk.
Yeah. We were saying about Al Haymon. Al Haymon failed Andi Ruiz. The fact is, this is the biggest fight of the century. The biggest fight of the decade, yeah? And my man don't even have no sponsor. Businessman. Everyone's saying, oh, Al Haymon's businessman. Where's his sponsors? Where's his endorsement? Get that extra 10%. You're his advisor / manager. Where's that money at? Get some of that money. You see we out here getting this area of money. Get some of that money. Secondly, Andi Ruiz looking like shit. I'm sorry. He's looking like shit. That money gone to his head. He bought the Phantom. He bought the Bentley. Then he bought the...
Ricky, where you go?
Yeah, Al Haymon heard him talking, man. You can't be disrespecting Al Haymon. Tell him to bring up Al Haymon's name like that. They cut your shit off.
Ricky.
Mike, shut your ass up.
Ooh, he got that sauce.
Whoa.
He got that sauce.
Yeah, and wait. I'm not from the UK. I'm not from Korea. I'm from the UK. Get it right. I'm from the UK.
I don't give a damn.
Right? Get it right.
JK.
Put that shit down. I say it with my chest all the time from the UK. Man, so next time you address me, say yes.
Chest.
Them UK boys out here.
Everybody know motherfuckers over there ain't got no chest. Y'all ain't got no backbone.
Mike, shut your ass up. Shut your ass up with that shit. You soft. You talking soft now, right now. You talking bullshit.
That's
you
all
hear
you
me?
gotta say. Shut your ass up.
All right, Ricky Fresh. Coming at my man Mike like that. Damn.
You got that face on the screen, Ricky Fresh.
We going to Michael in the UK.
People. Hey, first of all, I have to say, I'm very happy that a lot of UK callers calling in all of a sudden. I wonder why. Maybe because AJ's fighting this weekend. Hey, the UK guys need to keep that same energy throughout the show, man. Nez is doing a good job out here, so keep calling in. Anyways, back on to the topic at hand. Yeah, Andi Ruiz is going to get his ass whooped on Saturday. 285. Are you kidding me? I think there's a conspiracy going on. Yeah. Some conspiracy theory. I think they brought him over to Saudi. They gave him all that good food, that good pasta, that good rice, all that good stuff. And it's messed up his body big time. You know, I saw all his Instagram feeds. Every single feed is like food. Like, look, if he beats AJ, I swear, God is actually on his side. Jesus Christ, God, everybody's on his side if he beats AJ on Saturday.
Why can't it just be AJ ain't on his level if he beats AJ?
No, look, it's a miracle. It'll be a miracle. Like, how is he gonna? His game plan is to hunt him down around the ring. He's coming in at 285. Like, and the food that he's been eating, the pizzas, the all those foods is not like the foods that you need if you're gonna try and hunt somebody down for 12 rounds. Like,
Maybe
you know what I mean?
he ain't hunting down. Like he said, he working on power. He gonna put him down, not hunt him down.
I just don't think so. He's not going to be fast enough, like to maybe not fast hands, but not fast feet. Like I just think that he's done this whole thing wrong, man. I think there's something wrong with his camp. He didn't even take his top.
I hear you, Mike. Thanks for calling in. We going out to, man. I always say Marcus, but he says no. I think it's just Mark Q, maybe.
What's up, Ness? What's up, Mike?
What up? Where you calling in from?
I'm in Atlanta, baby.
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, and I got tickets to that Tank Gamboa fight. My brother-in-law gave it to me
Nice.
for Christmas. I'm gonna tell you all about it though. They ain't even got all of the levels open, but hey, I wrote down my answers to these topics so I can roll through them. You ready?
Shoot.
All right, here we go. Here we go. First of all, I think that IG statement wasn't just for Lewis. I think it was for everybody who doubted him or had anything that he thinks slighted him, like Froch, the Tyson Fury camp, Tyson Holyfield, Mayweather jump. All right, next. Speaking of Mayweather, the gloves, I don't think they really matter that much. I think that Mike Donald situation, that made it a bigger deal. And let me preface this weight thing with say I am rooting for Andy because he's on record of saying he will and wants to fight Wilder. That's the only reason I can't root for Joshua. And I'm thinking his weight got to be strategic because it's hard to gain 20 pounds in a year, man, let alone 6 months with a 12-week training camp. I think he sees Joshua as like visibly lighter. So he knows, and plus he knew Joshua quit. He said Joshua quit. So I think he's going to try to lean on him. Joshua does not know how to fight tall. You can't just teach that in 12 weeks. He spreads his legs and gets lower. Joshua is doing now more boxing than fitness training. He said that himself. That's what Andy's been doing his whole life. He always looked kind of sloppy. James Toney looked sloppy and was still doing work.
Cut it.
Texas, that one white boy.
Yo.
What up? Yeah, I think. What was the question again, Ness? Go ahead and shoot them at me real quick. My bad.
Your reaction to the weight?
Yo, I didn't think it was gonna come in that big, but hey, I think he's just been. My bad. I think he's just. I think he's trying to fool everybody. You know what I mean? That's big weight. You know what I mean? I think he's trying to really knock out Joshua. But I still got AJ. Next question. My bad.
Do you think that Lennox is living rent free in AJ's head because of that comment he put out?
Yes, 100%.
What do you make of the glove selection?
That is what it is.
What was the other one?
Did Al Haymon fail Andi Ruiz by not getting him any sort of sponsorships or endorsements that are visible for this big fight?
Yeah, I can't really put my opinion on that. I don't really know about too much about the business side of it, but yeah, probably. I've heard a couple of different sides. You know, I think he probably failed him in a way. If you had to go to Walmart to get his stuff, that's pretty sad, bro. People should be taking care of you, especially if you're Andi Ruiz. So, yeah. Anyways, what Mike was saying earlier, a lot of people listening, a lot of people watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, man. Shit, they're out here giving us this good content. It's fight week, baby. Tomorrow's the fight. I got AJ. He's coming in slim, trim, and I think he's really going to put some work on Andy, for real.
Damn, you could have showed your skills. You just slim, trim, and ready to win. Come on.
Ah, shit. Yeah, well,
Yo,
you know, I ain't got that rhythm. I'm a real white boy.
We out, brother. Thank you for calling in. Let's see what we got, man. We got so many callers today. We got to go to Boomerang. He wants to
super chats too. We got Milo's LB. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. That was someone
LB
coming in hot as
AJ
always.
by strategic. KO. And we got Kaz, man. He back. He said he mad. He mad.
All right, we're going to Canada. Jose, talk to me.
Yo, man, I just wanted to call in after that sad caller you had. Had no idea what was going on. That's the kind of bum that ducks from a boxer, man, in real life. Just a loser. You know what? And just wanted to say my pick really quickly, man. It's going to be Joshua by devastating knockout. He's going to knock out Ruiz. He did well. He lived the Cinderella story while he could, but his time is done. Team UK all the way. And then also wanted to say Mike Tyson's a hater, man. Mike Tyson's a big hater. You hear him everywhere talking about Ruiz and Joshua getting knocked out. How about Mike starts by saying he was the biggest fucking disappointment in boxing history when Buster Douglas knocked him out? I don't hear him mention that. You know, Lennox Lewis, he shows his UK side, man, his British roots by being a hater too, man. Why do people always got to hate? You know, and Mike, another guy who's hating. Mike, we have TBV at its full glory, and you're mentioning Coogan? You're going to know that Ness is going to run away, and we're going to see him off the air, man. You know that. Ness is going to run away from Coogan. Don't do that to us, Mike. That's all I got. Peace.
Jose in Canada. Michael in Toronto, talk to me.
What up, Mike?
Mike, unmute yourself. Toronto.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
All right, brother. Mike in Michigan, talk to me.
Mike's. We got Mike everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like 30 mics on here. I didn't heard. But, yeah, I got, I ain't mad at the wait for the Andy Ruiz because I think he's just going to walk him down and, you know, try to take him out like that. And then it's going to probably help better with his chin. And you know, I just think he's going to try to walk him down and knock him out like he did last time. And then with the more weight, he probably have more power and probably more to take his chin. You know, it might mess up if it go late. But I think Joshua might try to fight him like he did Takum. You know, like kept it ugly fight. It might turn into that. Or it still might be like last time. But I definitely got Andy Ruiz with a walk down KO. And then with the gloves, I don't think nobody else complained like the fighters. So if they ain't complaining about it, I'm pretty good with the fighters. With the Al Haymon question, like I kind of agree with Ness. Like if he don't get those sponsors, I mean, I think Al Haymon the best promoter in the game, though. Just to get that out, but you know, we got till tomorrow to see. You know, like he might have Hubelo on them trucks when he come out. And sometimes Mayweather, I'd be like, where's Mayweather's sponsors? But, you know, then you'll see him with Hubelo on his trunks or something like that. But Fashion Nova, I seen Ryan Garcia wear Fashion Nova a lot, too. I don't know if he might got his own deal.
Cut it.
Mike in Michigan, thanks for calling in. We're going down the line. JP, Long Beach, California, good morning.
JP, I want my Terminator back. My big black Terminator.
Hey, I never said big black, all right? Y'all putting that extra homo shit on it. I want big Terminator. I want big Terminator Joshua that was fucking huge and ripped. That's when he seemed like he knew who he was. But the weight confirmation, man, like I said, it looks like it looks like Ruiz had got fatter. Look, I'm an expert on the body type being the body type. The body type's called an endomite. There's 3 different body types. You got the Snoop Dogg dude, and then at the other end of the spectrum, you got guys like me and Andy Ruiz. Now, with that said, dude, we can put on 10 pounds over the weekend, drinking and eating good. But him coming in 20 pounds fucking bigger, it definitely ain't muscle. Let me tell you that. You don't gain 20 pounds of muscle in 6 months. Joshua just makes this a rough, rugged fight, and Ruiz's legs will weary. He won't be able to move laterally. He'll be able to stock, but him stocking ain't the thing for him to do, being the shorter-armed guy. So to me, this is confirmation that the lifestyle got to him. He didn't train. He didn't be ready for the fight. Too many hyenas and too much tequila. Guaranteed. That's my call.
JP, Long Beach, California. Thanks for calling in. We're going out to Checkmate Boxing in Arizona. Talk to us.
Man, we got one more day. Check.
Yo.
Is he gonna pull out big?
Oh man. Hey, look, I thought we were brothers, man. Y'all know y'all waste 60% of my time always, going on. Come on, man. Anyway, I got it like this. I think the weight situation was strategic because he was sending out all these picks showing that he slimmed down, made everybody else go into frenzy, made AJ work harder, but he's actually anchoring himself down because that's why he survived AJ's power in the first place, because he's short. So, and with that compact and that shortness, and I believe he gained more power, and he's going for that early knockout. AJ ain't never had no stamina. He's always talking about, my heart, more stamina. He's been saying that for the last 3-4 fights. It's not going to work. He's smaller, so he's weighing like 50 pounds more than AJ. AJ's punch resistance was already low. He's going to knock him out easier. And there's a lot of money. If they got it right now, 6,000 plus if Ruiz take AJ out in the first round. So and then up to 3,000 plus. The money is huge on Andy. I'm putting $500 on a couple of different rounds. I'm spread out, but man, I just want to see AJ go ahead and spend his money, stick his pinky finger out, drink his tea with the queen. And as far as Al Haymon ain't doing him a disservice. He thanks Al Haymon all the time. Al Haymon is his advisor.
Leroy, North Dakota.
Leroy, Illinois. Am I here? Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Hey, what's poppin', Nest?
What's going on, brother?
Well, are we talking about the weigh-in? Are we talking about
everything? We talking weigh-in. We talking weigh-in, sponsorships, everything.
Okay, let's go to the weigh-in. Andi Ruiz is built like an empty tube sock filled with brown chorizo. That's the truth.
Damn, brown
AJ's
chorizo.
AJ's gonna win. Yeah, whatever. Ground beef, same thing. AJ is going to spark him out. I'm going for AJ, but to the UK fans, man, you guys make me want to root against AJ because you guys are lame as hell, man. With all your AJ's and Adonis, bruv, you cannot be beat. Well, he just got beat last time, and he could get beat again, but I'm going for AJ. So to the UK fans, man, get that whack shit out of here. You wouldn't last 1 second in North Dakota. Let's talk about Andy's advertisement. Andy has no advertisement. Even if he wins, he's going to lose. The only advertisement he's going to get is Weight Watchers. That's the only advertisement he's going to get.
That would have been a good advertisement.
But that's the only one he's going to get. He ain't going to get the big deal thing.
Hey, man, you got to get in where you fit in, man. If you could have went with a weight loss drink or some GNC products right now, you know what I mean? That's what you do. But, look, who am I? Zim, zim, zimmer.
Gangsters like that in North Dakota. Down.
Yeah, he wouldn't last a day in North Dakota, D. You already know.
Last a day.
Hey, look, man, y'all got to stop sleeping, man. Killers all over the world, man.
Goddamn right, North Dakota, stand up.
Playing them games. Don't play them games.
New York got the formula. UK got the formula.
Yo, Mike doing a shimmy over there. We going out to Annan in the UK. Talk to me.
What up, Annan?
Annan got to unmute. Doom, 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 doom. Annan must be busy at work. We going to AMGG. Whoever that is. New caller. AMGG,
Yo,
what up?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Where you calling in from?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma. Talk to us.
Yeah, man. So real quick, in regards to the weight, so I actually saw a video on YouTube saying that Andi Ruiz's trainer was saying that he was feeling drained after losing that weight. So then they had a change of plans, but it looks like he overdid it. Because, I mean, coming in at 283, I think that's a bit much. So I am actually a little concerned.
I don't
about
know,
that.
man. I just watched the video in Spanish right now during the last call where Manny Robles says that their scales might have been off because they're using kilograms in Saudi, but that Andy also came in with the shirt and the sombrero. That it's strategic.
And then in regards to the the Al Haymon deal, honestly, I never understood. There's a lot of just blind following for Al Haymon. There's a lot of shit that just the regular caller doesn't know about the inner workings. But just like everybody likes to say, like ESPN and Hearn, only do for white fighters and not so much for black fighters, and Golden Boy only does for Mexican fighters and not so much for black fighters. I mean, is there something to be said that maybe Al Haymon does more for black fighters than other fighters? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, that's food for thought, right? In general, I think it's not really a race thing. There's a lot of inner workings that we just don't know about. So I don't know. I'm not saying that he failed them, but this is a big ass fight. It does seem like he should have put some more, more backing on Reese's side.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Food for thought. Thought-provoking show, thought-provoking questions. AMGG, Oklahoma, thanks for calling in. We're going out
Super
to
chat coming from Igloo.
Igloo. What up? That's the doctor right there.
Yeah. AJ has to win so that Wilder can take his belts. I feel it. That's the fight that everybody, wanted from the jump. So I think a little part of me that's the reason why I'm probably picking AJ in this fight, because I wanted to see the Wilder and AJ fight. And I still want to see it too. But if Andy's supposed to win, then that's the fight that we're supposed to have, Wilder and Andi Ruiz.
All right. We're going to B. Paulie in Michigan. Talk to me.
B. Paulie, what's the business?
What up, Ness? What up, man?
What up?
Chilling, man. Hey, look. So I don't know about the gloves. The gloves is like whatever. The weight definitely surprised me a little bit because of everything I heard. They said Ruiz lost a lot of weight. So I don't know. I think he gonna end up. It's gonna have to be stopped in the first couple rounds, man, because neither one of them going 12. And if it go 12, AJ go win, definitely. But I don't think Al Haymon failed Andi Ruiz, man. We all know AJ got the Under Armour. Who got AJ the Under Armour, man?
Man, who knows?
That nigga been
Who's responsible for that?
He been having that shit since I seen him sign the age.
He had shit on his debut.
Dog, but that's what I'm saying. They been having that boy plastered with spine. He don't just got Under Armour. He don't just got Under Armour.
Is Al Haymon responsible for that with any other fighters? Do we get him sponsored deals or
is any of his other fighters in this type of magnitude of a fight? Come on, champ, stop it.
No, real talk. I'm just asking this.
My man
breaking
history.
He the first. The manager's job. I don't know who job it is. That's why I asked who get the deal.
Bruh, man, I don't know, man. I'm no marketing genius. I just see it as simple.
So how you just gonna blame Al Haymon if we don't know who get the deals?
Who
just
managing
like on AJ's side, we don't know who get the deals.
Who managing them? Who managing them? Who handling that career? Where's the department for sponsorships and advertising?
He in the biggest fight of his life.
Exactly.
He never been. Ain't no way he failed that man.
And that's exactly. And that's exactly why he should have something. He shouldn't be in Walmart buying. My man, Tevin Farmer got Boxrec, Mike. Tell me I'm not fucking preaching, man. Tevin Farmer got Boxrec. He ain't in Walmart buying Rawlings. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I shop at Walmart, and that's what I said about Andy being a heavyweight champ. He relates to the regular man, which is me. But I'm thinking as a podcast host, man, I'm provoking thought, man.
We don't know if he was
Rawlings,
in Walmart because
he got Boxrec for free. His whole team.
We don't know if he was in Walmart because he needed the actual
Mike,
stuff.
Robert Garcia has been sponsored by Mitsubishi for like the last 10 years. His whole team as a coach, his whole team come in with Mitsubishi stuff. Y'all still in making excuses, man.
I'm not making any excuses. But I'm saying maybe Andy just wanted to get out, get some fresh air, and he just went to Walmart, bro. Like, and just picked up some fucking sweats just cause. I don't think he necessarily needed
Man,
shit.
he was picking shit up specifically for the trip. I watched the entire episode. He said, I gotta go to Saudi. He said, I gotta go to Saudi. I'm picking up some stuff I need. I need some snacks. I need a couple of things. And he start buying sweatpants. When Boxrec could have gave him that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you are going over for a big fight, I'm sure you should have.
And it's not about what he was buying. He's the one that turned to the. I ain't say it. He turned to the camera and said, Walmart, you should sponsor me. I love Walmart.
Okay, one thing about motherfucking Aries Laundry, he already got a shoe palace, nigga.
Exactly. And who's his manager? Louis the Kubas.
Yeah.
Al Haymon is his advisor.
Maybe it does fall on the manager, you know what I'm saying? I don't know necessarily does it fall on the advisor or the promoter of PDC.
Well, as my advisor, maybe you should recommend I seek out a manager because a manager handles those type of things at the biggest fight of my career.
I thought he got a manager. I thought, I don't know.
Yeah, Al could be the advisor. You just said the manager handled it, right? So I'm just going off of what you said.
All right, we got a super chat coming from Drink More Water. Get AJ/Wilder out of your head. AJ forever. Duck Deontay.
All right.
And we got one from Ronald Finkley. He says, I won't see all y'all back here when AJ get KO.
We're gonna try Josue again in Oregon. Talk to me. Portland,
What's
stand
going on,
up.
Josue? Good morning to you, man.
Just listening again? You gotta unmute yourself. I don't know. Maybe your speakers are not working. Going once, twice, 3 times you're out. Little Rock, JR, talk to us.
Fayetteville, what up, JR?
Yeah. I'm just sitting here listening to all these good conversations comment that's making. I'm about to wait. I've been doing some calculating. That's not his true weight. You take 5 pounds off of that big old sombrero, that would reduce it to about 280. And you take off 7 pounds for the pants and the shirt, that would reduce it to about 273. And if you take off the weight for the shoes and the socks, about 3 pounds, he's about at 269 or 270.
Manny Robles.
And who knows what you got?
Manny Robles predicted his weight is around 273.
Okay, he might be off a little bit. I'm saying, who knows what he got in his back pocket? He could have some rocks and throw Joshua off. And by the way, did you see that Joshua got hair, afro? He didn't cut his hair. What is he? He's trying to absorb the punches or something? I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't know, man.
It's not gonna work. That hair he got grown on his head is not gonna work. When the first time Ruiz tagged him on there, he's gonna feel it. And yeah, Lennox should get out the man's head, either pay him some rent. Just that simple. That's all I got.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, JR. We're going out to Louisiana. Jerron, talk to us.
What's going on, Jerron?
Hey, good morning. I hope that weight means he's going to be stronger, and then perhaps we get the same result. As far as the sponsorship, maybe people just don't want to take a chance on him right now. They want to prove that the first time wasn't just a fluke. And of course, all the UK fighters are calling him mad. They don't have the heavyweight champ laws, and he's looking like he might lose again. And then we end up getting Wilder Ruiz instead of Wilder AJ. And then AJ goes from what would have been a 50-50 fight to having to take whatever Wilder gives him. Either way, I'm looking forward to hopefully it's a good fight tomorrow. That's my thought.
Yo, don't forget, man, take 1 second out and smash that thumbs up button, man. We almost to 1,000 thumbs up, about 400 away. So everybody who hasn't smashed that thumbs up, if you listen to my voice right now, take 1 second out and smash that thumbs up button. I appreciate it.
Let's go out to Rel in New Mexico.
What up, Rel?
Yo, what up, Ness?
What
been
up?
a minute, man.
It has been.
Yeah, I just want to say that I think Ruiz going to win the fight again. Once you dominate somebody in the first match like that, there's no way you're going to let AJ get the ups on you. But I had another topic I wanted to touch on. It's real quick. It's about Mayweather and it's about Wilder. All right, so all the fans in the UK always talk about Wilder sloppy. All he do is go in there and hit him one time. All he got is KO power. And then you talk about Mayweather and you say, well, Mayweather, he just run. But he is the best defensive and technical fighter we ever seen. So I just want to know why black prize fighters get it so bad. If we great technically, we run. If we knocking niggas out, we only got one punch power. Like, come on, give us our due diligence, dog. That's really all I want to say.
Rel in Mexico, thank you for calling in, and thank you. Well, actually, I think that was New Mexico, right? I said, all right, but anyway, you know, international, regional, or worldwide, whatever you want to call us, global. We're going back out to the ATL. Chris, talk to us.
What up, Chris?
What's good? What's happening with it, fellas?
What up? What up?
Looking at that weigh-in today, looks like Ruiz is, you know, he's enjoyed himself from that win in January, you know. So I see AJ maintaining the distance, you know, circling, not running, long jab, right hand. Think he's gonna get that KO late. Ruiz is gonna have trouble, you know, with the slow feet and catching up to AJ. That's just the way I see it. But Ness is a public service announcement to you, because I know you're gonna be on your knees praying Saturday afternoon, hoping and praying that AJ loses, but it ain't gonna happen. And make sure next time when we pull up for that smoke, make sure you come outside. Make sure you and Deontay come outside and answer the door, because AJ is going to be ready for that fight after Saturday, after we take care of Ruiz. That's my call.
Well, thank you for calling in. Thank you for expressing your frustrations right here on TBV. I got a little something maybe you might have not heard.
Mindset's calm, mindset's cool, killer mindset. That's what it's about. Ice cold, stay in the moment, stay disciplined.
I'm looking for.
Wait, is that what it?
For
Killer.
that,
I
and
belong here.
Oh no, I might. That might not be it, Mike. That might not be it. Let me see.
I deserve to be here. This ain't new to me. You know, everything we do is already.
Nah, that ain't it. What is it? This one?
You ready, boys? And I'm gonna ask you.
Oh no, that's not it. Where is it? Where is he?
Just gotta stay cautious. And
No. Where we at? This one?
I still think his name.
Obviously, one of the reasons why.
No.
What's the strategy to beat you? Huh? What's the strategy to beat you?
No. I guess I lost it. Remember when he says, man, that quote. Oh, he says, I don't want to fight Wild. He says, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't understand. Damn, I can't believe I lost that. I have to find that. Is that in another file place maybe? I don't know. Oh, here it is.
Nah. I know what I have to do now. I'm prepared to my best capability to go out and perform, and performance leads to the win. I'm not worried about Wilder.
So you're blocking all that out?
Yeah. And even after, I'm not going to entertain that conversation either.
So even after, he's not going to entertain that conversation. So, Chris, man, you'll be waiting a long time for that fight. I'll just tell you that right now. But, you know, look, I'm with you. We all want it to happen, but your man is just saying, you know, the exact opposite of that. We're going to go to Steven in the UK. Talk to us.
What up, Steve?
What up, fellas? How's it going?
All good.
First of all, the weights. I was thinking, what's Ruiz been at? But one of your callers just made a good point, and it's not the first time fighters have done this about, like, you know, having weights in their clothes or whatever. It could be that, because he doesn't look any particularly different from the first fight. He doesn't look like he's put a stone on, does he? But then again, can you see somebody who's put a stone on when you already weigh 19 stone? What are the other points? Dylan White, don't really care. It's a nothing fight. This is just to get some ring rust off. He's going to come in at 271, look really sloppy as if he's, you know, fighting his 10th fight again. I'm just bang up for the fight tomorrow, fellas. You know, going to be absolutely awesome. I'm looking forward to AD and all my other UK brethren calling in and ripping you a new one, Ness, because that's going to be funny. And then Mike can also join in on that as well, because, you know, UK Mike's got our back. And yeah, let's just everyone have a good time. And and look forward to the fight.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in the UK, Steven. We're going out to Jay in Phoenix, Arizona. Talk to us.
Yo, what up, TBB?
What up?
Hey, first off, I think everybody blowing this Walmart shit out of proportion. You know, I'm from Cali. I live in Cali. The Mexicans down here, they don't really dress like all flashy like that. They buy the jewelry and the tattoos and shit like that. They'll get a fresh white crisp tee, they'll get some Dickies, Chucks, and they good. So when he went to shop at Walmart, that's just routine. That ain't nothing. We shouted that out to say, hey, endorsements. He's just clowning. He got deals coming. He knows it. Everybody's just trying to pocket watch, and if you just relax, you know what's coming. Now, second of all, I can't believe Andi Ruiz actually done it. He actually reset everybody to how they was thinking the first time they fought. Everybody is literally asleep. Like they're falling for the same thing again. Oh, he's fat. AJ looks good now. It's like, dude, he's put it back to square one. He's going to fool everybody again. Everybody going to feel stupid because they're going to be like, damn, how did I fall back into that? I was thinking because he was fat. It's like, nah, he fights fat. He's comfortable there. He's got the fast hands. If anything, he's got more power. He had on hella clothes and shoes and hat. I mean, that was like, what, only 15 pounds more than the last weigh-in? That's about 5 pounds of clothes. He's only 10 pounds more. That's a meal and some water. Dude, look, he's coming in comfortable. If anything, everybody is trying to blow it up, or actually blowing it up, and it's going to make Joshua have to hear it and see it, and he's going to have to factor it in, and he's going to actually...
Caesar, Las Vegas, talk to us.
What up, C's?
What up, TBB? What up, Ness? What up, Mike?
What up?
Good morning. Good thing you guys called me on my break, man, because it's loud as a motherfucker over here. But yeah, man, I was really surprised when it came out that he came so heavy. But right now that you brought up about the interview, it kind of makes sense. Made me feel a little bit better about the fight. I don't know, man. I think like you said, it is strategic. I think he's coming in with a little bit more pop to his punch, and I mean, like you said, if he's fighting, he's got a bit more power. AJ's coming in lighter, might affect his punch resistance, but hey, we'll see. I'm really excited about the fight. I can't wait, man. So only a couple hours away.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. We're going out to CYP on the Boomerang. Talk to me.
Well, CYP.
Yo, y'all familiar with football? Well, Mike is. You got centers that are around 6 feet to 6'3" at the tallest. They usually weigh 300 pounds naturally, but in season they weigh about 275 to 285. If you think that center who plays football games every single week, practices every single day at 270 something, is not in shape because he looks fat, then you don't know shit about athletes. Andi Ruiz is a naturally 300-pound dude, just like a center in the NFL. Them dudes is quick, they agile, and in space they'll knock your fucking head off, just like they do every single play. Height, boom.
You throwing punches, right?
No. Don't you know a center, when the center hikes the ball, the first movement he does is boom. He checks with his hand. He does that shit over and over again.
He's not doing it continuously. And he's not holding his hands
continuously.
up.
He do it for 60 minutes, my guy. He do it for 60 minutes.
He get a break every play.
My God. Andi Ruiz has been doing this for years. Andi Ruiz has been doing this for years. Do you need a fucking another sample size? The man been doing it for years. Andi Ruiz stamina is not in question here, my guy. Like, he throw them punches. I don't even know why I even fell for that trap. Andi Ruiz does what he do. But anyway, I got my bars ready. Homeboy got his bars ready. Go to him before the show over. Come to me last. Let the caller decide whose shit was better. Let's go.
And then gonna have to give him a boomerang to go to him, champ. AD, he get one. We're going out to Pat in Beantown. Talk to us. Pat, you working today? All right. Bomb boxing on the Boomerang.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo, it's Vaughn. Hey, go ahead and give Annan my boomerang for the battle. I want to hear that shit.
All right, I got you, Bond. Bao Kang, talk to me in the UK.
What up, Bao Kang?
Been a minute, Bao Kang. Damn, it's got to be like 5 years. You got to unmute yourself, champ. You not unmuted. There you go. There you go. Just talk.
Hey, Ned, how you doing, man? You all right?
I'm good, bro. Happy to hear you, man. It's crazy. If I had more time, I could find your intro, man. I was waiting for you to call back one day. How long has it been, and how high have you been?
It's been a
man. You got shitty service, man.
Years, man, and I've had
Oh, that service ain't good, man.
I'm in a good place. So, can you hear me now?
We heard that last. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's good to call back in. I'm going to try and make it more regular moving forward.
All right, brother. Well, talk to us. What do you think about those weights?
Yeah, I mean, okay. I'll try and keep it brief. I won't try and carry on. Okay. There was this whole thing going on about Ruiz going to be coming in a lot lighter. And I wasn't so sure about that. And then I heard a Ruiz interview. Well, I saw an interview and he said, I have lost weight, but it's only 8 pounds. And that seemed good to me because I thought that he's going to be a quicker and so on and faster and so on. But yeah, okay. The weigh-in, he's weighed in nearly, just over a stone more. And obviously Joshua's coming lighter. But I don't know whether that's like, you know, a lot of people saying whether that's the money, the big payday he got, or whether, you know, the fame has come into it, so he's took his eye off the ball. But what I will say is this: I don't think that the weight in heavyweights will make that much of a drastic impact on the outcome of the fight, like it is with the lighter weight or even a middleweight or so on and so on. As we know, I mean, I think in heavyweights it's a little bit more disguised, you know, in terms of how much of an effect it has. But it comes down to boxing skills.
Bao Kang, man, definitely happy to have you back. Glad that you called in. That is a TBV alumni there. I'm telling you, it's got to be at least 4 years since he's called in. We're going out to Big Nick in the UK. What's going on?
Yo, what up, Big Nick?
Yo, what's going on, Professor X, my guy? What's popping, mate?
What's popping, big guy?
What's going on this? What's going on, man? So what are you saying about the way in this? What are you saying? What are you thinking? I'm kind of late to the show, innit? So I ain't really been listening. So what are you saying?
Ruiz put on 15 pounds of muscle.
Yeah. So what are you saying? You want to switch sides, yeah?
Nah, why? He put on muscle. He wants to knock out
you don't
AJ.
Okay. Well, let me just say this, yeah. Being an athlete myself, you know, done sports for years and whatever, every athlete or anyone in general, to be honest, yeah, they have an optimum weight where they're at their most powerful and they're most explosive for endurance, speed, everything, yeah. Andi Ruiz, I'm telling you, is way past that mark. Way past that mark.
Yeah, because you're gauging him off of a 5-week training camp. You think what you saw versus AJ was his best. He's telling you, I didn't even have a game plan for him. That was 5 weeks. Now we prepared. Now we're prepared.
6162 dudes are not supposed to be 283 pounds.
Hey,
do you know what I'm saying?
God didn't create us all equal, man. God didn't create us all equal.
He didn't. But he didn't make 6162 dudes to be 283 pounds.
He definitely,
but you know what?
He definitely didn't create 6'6" dudes that look like Adonis to get knocked out by 6'1" dudes that look like Andy.
But you know what, Ness? It's cool, innit? It's cool. It's calm, my guy.
Exactly, because
you know
it's 24
something.
hours. You know that. That's why it's calm.
I'm riding with Professor X. He knows best. So all I'm going to say is I'm saving the chat for Sunday.
Professor X got plenty of X-Men killed.
Listen. You know what's happening Sunday, innit, Ness? So I'm going to save all the chat and all those PBC lovers in the chat that want to keep talking shit and trolling. You know how it goes. Face down, ass up. Claim your position. I'm done, Ness. I'm out.
AJ,
Well done, yes, sir.
I think you could spit a little bar. We give you a couple words.
Come
Maybe
on,
2 words, not
I like
4.
to blow my trumpet, that, do you know what I mean? In my last fight, I had to watch my weight. I'm eating too much, even though I'm a heavyweight.
Hey!
I'm on time and I'm never ever late.
I'm hustling hard so I can go on and be a great. In JD, chilling with my mates. I stay low key, never ever moving bait. Keep it calm, ring the alarm. Man chat, get slapped with my palm.
Hey! Yo! AJ! Shut down! My God!
Yeah. Shout out to AJ, man. Fire freestyle, bro. That shit always gets me right. Going out to Brandon in Cincinnati. Talk to us.
What up, B?
Come back to me, Nas. Come
Oh,
back to me.
man. Come on. You killing the flow, man. Gatto, talk to me. Gatto, where you calling in from? I don't know. Mike, where you calling in?
From his house.
Gatto. All right. We're going to keep that moving. I know where to go.
Alabama.
I want Joshua. Joshua, come and see me, baby. No more hiding. No more ducking. No more dodging. No more excuses. Boxrec.com.
Oh, finger waves. All right, what's going on, big dog?
Why you hate, man? Because your shit receding. Anyway, man. Hey, all y'all niggas talking about I'm an athlete. Ain't no way Andy in shape. Nigga, have y'all never, ever just watched football or ever just seen a fat nigga fight and beat the hell out of a swole nigga? Like, shit, it don't matter, nigga. Like, he optimal weight right now, nigga. Big Andy. Put on for the big niggas, Andy. Stop playing with Andy. Andy hands moving at the speed of light. Niggas worry about his weight, nigga. Them hands quick as hell. Them hands finna knock AJ legs stiff again. Y'all saw how AJ came out there like Bambi last time. Now he done lost more weight. That nigga finna be top heavy again. His legs got smaller. Top still big. I don't know what y'all see. That nigga legs just got smaller. That nigga gonna be like Bambi out there again, man. Stop playing. Andy look ready, man. Stop worrying. Niggas worry why Andy ain't take his shirt off, nigga. Like, damn, nigga left his shirt on. Nigga, don't worry about his shirt, nigga. Fuck, don't nobody ask you take your shirt off, nigga. Don't worry about that man in his shirt. That nigga like weird. God damn, nigga worry about what's in his pocket, nigga. How big the sombrero? Don't worry about it, nigga. Just worry about them hands that's coming. And Dillian, I saw you, you little burrito smuggling motherfucker. I saw you. I ain't gonna talk too much about you, Dillian, but I saw that goddamn gut. You look like me, motherfucker. I ain't no boxer, but your ass shouldn't be looking like that, Dillian. Goddamn stomach just poking out, nigga, just standing up there happy. Goddamn, you just have to make a paycheck. I see you, little motherfucker. You think you slick.
Cut it.
Javi, thanks for calling in. Gatto, come back to us.
Hear me?
Yes, sir. Where you calling in from?
Indiana, Naptown. Yeah, I just want to keep this real quick. Duck up into this room real fast. All right. So initially, when I heard the weight, I was a little nervous because I'm thinking like 280, like most people, like shit, that's kind of big, man, to be coming in here trying to stalk around and chase this motherfucker across the ring. But I got to thinking, like, what's the risk for real? Like, they say I hear a lot of people concern themselves with the stamina in the later rounds, but AJ ain't got no damn stamina either. So I don't understand what he's really risking by coming in that heavy. And I really do think it is strategic because from the interviews I heard with y'all with Manny, that dude seemed too smart. Robles, he seemed too smart for it not to be strategic. And I also think that they know they got to come in there, they got to do the same thing, but they're not going to have as many opportunities to do it just because of, I think a lot of politics going to play out in this fight, especially some of the refereeing. So I think they understand that they're not going to have as many opportunities to do what they did, so they got to make that shit count. And that's my call.
All right, well, Gallo, thanks for calling in. We're going back out to Brandon in Cincinnati. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. How my audio sound, big dog?
You good?
What up?
Yeah, I think Andy Ruiz looked like shit, but he was naturally a fat guy, so it don't matter. My opinion don't change on the fight. I got AJ 7-round KO. I think the honeymoon Cinderella story is over. All you other fat motherfuckers who canceled your Planet Fitness membership and threw your treadmill away and set your elliptical on fire, it's a wrap for that. Get used to being the fat guy again. So like I said, I got 7 round stoppage. What I think gonna happen is I had an epiphany. AJ gonna be boxing his head off. The fat boy who got 20 extra pounds gonna be sluggish and slow on his feet. And after he gonna be getting jabbed to death, he gonna get desperate, lunge in, catch a shot, get hurt. And I think the referee gonna see this guy getting battered, rolls flying around the ring and shit. They gonna stop the fight, and all you motherfuckers who hate AJ gonna be like, they shouldn't have stopped the fight. They stopped the fight too early, and it's gonna be some controversial shit on whether or not the referee stopped the fight early. So that's how I got the fight going. I got a 7 round controversial referee stoppage. And let's go, man. Fight tomorrow. I'm excited. Big fight. So yeah, I'm expecting AJ to get them belts back, and we get to talk about the real fight, which is Wilder and AJ. But that's my call. Y'all take it easy.
All right, Brandon. Well, thanks for calling in. We going to Joshua in the New Orleans.
What up, Josh?
Yeah, y'all get me clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning, TVV. Shout out to NO, New Orleans East Beast, Nightwalk, Cross Canal, Ben and Miro. To answer your question earlier, Mike, I think NO misunderstood you. He told you where he's from, but Juvenile is from the Magnolia Project, Third Ward. That's Uptown area. Shout out to
Third Ward,
right.
but I didn't want to say he was wrong.
CYP, shout out to him for giving out to the facts. For all the dudes that be hating on dude, I started where you was. But after chopping it out with him and getting to know who he is, the dude spit out some real stuff. He's a knowledgeable dude. So all the hate, I don't get that. My 3 questions is when Andrew Ruiz presented till you get hit. Yeah, I think that's strategically. He knew how he beat AJ in the last fight, and he playing mind games, and that's a true statement. Mike, you said Andy did that. You made a comparison, but that was all wrong. Andy got up, and and the monster came out like Ness pointed out. My second one is I think it's Al Haymon doing it wrong. I don't know what the fuck shopping at Walmart got to do with Al Haymon not putting the dude in a position. He know he got to go win his second fight to go ahead and get them endorsements and everything coming in. Andy is new booty. They're not about to spend that money on new booty till it's proven. Third question was I forgot what it was because I was running through them. It was the Tyson, Al Haymon. I ain't say fuck the gloves because if you could pick your gloves, that's you get what you get. What was y'all questions right quick? I answered
your
3.
reaction to the weigh-in.
Oh, the weigh-in, perfect. I think Andy Ruiz is right where he at. Everybody all this talking about his body weight and all that. That dude is perfectly fine. The only body weight y'all should be worried about is AJ. AJ is not fluent. He doesn't box. He's not an athlete. So worry about his conditioning and the way he cut because he been carrying that weight around for his chin and he still had a glass chin when he had that weight on him. Andy Ruiz gonna slide his ass again. That's my call.
Johnny, new caller. Talk to us.
Where you calling in from, Johnny?
845. Johnny in the 845.
Yo. What's going on, man?
What's up, brother? Where you calling in from?
From New York.
All right,
I'm in
talk to
the
us.
group chat and everything. I do change my name on the Skype instead of calling the 425 number. As far as the weight, like the caller said before, about Ruiz on the scale with the hat and everything. I mean, so realistically, he's probably about 175 pounds with all the clothes on. I mean, what was he in the first fight? 168 or 268? I think in the first fight.
Yep, 268.
Yeah, so I mean, and if you look back at his previous fights, I mean, in 2009, he weighed in at 297 and a half, 290 here, 280 there. So I mean, he's used to fighting at that size. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's going to really play as a factor in the fight. But I mean, what you were talking about, AJ getting a wrestling coach and all this shit. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't think that will do anything as far as in boxing. You know what I mean? Do you know who the ref is for the fight, or
Pavone?
Nah. So I mean, they're not really going to let him probably fight on the clinch anyway. So I mean, that's really not going to do much. I don't know, AJ coming in light like that. What about 5 years being that late?
Did we get to Rick in the ATL?
I know we got to Ricky Fresh. I don't know.
Yo, what up, fellas?
What up?
What up?
What up? Yeah, man, I think he's playing up the weight. I think he had the hat and the pants and the shirt. He might have had some shit in his pockets. He might just be playing mind games. If he is fat, then he's planning on coming in fast and hard, I guess, which I don't think is a good strategy. So I'm going to assume that, he's playing up the weight. The gloves, who gives a shit? Whatever gloves they want to wear is cool. What else was it? Al Haymon. I don't know what Al Haymon's doing, but Eddie Hearn made him rich. And what else was it?
Is Lennox living in AJ's head rent free? Since AJ's still talking about Lennox yesterday.
Yeah, I think AC sounds a little bitter, man. I think AJ's still a little bitter about that shit.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
And that's it. All right, fellas, I'm calling AJ late. AJ's going to win late. I like both guys, so I'm going AJ late.
All right, Rick.
All right, fellas, have a good one.
Thanks for calling in, Rick. We're going out to Liam in the UK. Talk to us.
Hey, Nash. Hey, Mike.
How are you, brother?
Good. So yeah, there was a couple of things. Earlier this week when we were in the did the first press conference, I noticed something. I saw something when Andy's trainer was saying, yeah, we've had the perfect sparring. Andy started twitching. He was looking around. He was scratching his face. And then you made a comment there saying about how it's hard to get up for runs in the morning when you're getting your back off silk sheets. Now we've come to the weigh-in and he's over a stone heavier. Has he really trained for this? Has he done any sparring? I don't think so. And I think the fire was clear in AJ's eyes there. I think that weigh-in told us a lot about what's going to happen tomorrow. That's what I think. I think it's only going one way.
What way is that?
AJ, late knockout between rounds 9 and 11.
All right. Well,
don't see it going for the. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And it's nice to see all the Andy defenders out rather than the AJ defenders today because he needs them.
Let's see if he keeps them, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see on Sunday.
All right. Liam, thank you for calling in. Pat in Beantown, trying you one more time. Beantown Pat. Looks like he's working. Jesse, talk to me. Jesse on Skype. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, man, I don't know if these people know, but muscle weighs more than fat. So I'd imagine, like you said, Andy did gain some muscle. And as for Joshua, I don't know if you guys see his legs, but they look a little smaller than the last fight. And well, that's where you get your power from. That's just basic physics. So we'll have to see, man. For me, I'm going with Andy. He looks a bit faster. I've been seeing his training, like even before the fight. I actually got to go to one of his training sessions. It wasn't like private, but it wasn't public either. It was like amongst like boxing people, because I used to work for Robert Garcia, the trainer for Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be one of the assistants for their cameraman, and I had met Andi Ruiz and everything, and I asked him if I could stop by, and yeah, I did see some of his training. It was like a light training, but that man was fast as shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it looked way faster than the previous fight, and he has time to train, so we'll just have to see. But I'm going with Andy.
Yes, sir. 24 hours, brother. Thank you for calling in. Jesse, looks like we got to everyone. AD has not called back in. I'm going to go to this call. See, this is Curiosity Killed the Cat, Mike. We got an anonymous caller that's been there the entire show. What's the probability that he's a prank caller that waited this long to say his prank? And what's the probability that he's a real boxing fan that just didn't know he called in blocked?
I would give it 60% to the real boxing fans since he's been there for the whole show.
All right. Anonymous, you're up. Anonymous. 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 That's Al Haymon right there. All right. Did we go to Annan? Did we ever get to Annan? We got the Annan, right?
Yeah, we got the Annan, we got the Coyote, we got to pretty much everybody, I
We got
believe.
to everybody. We got to go to see. We got the Michael. We got the Michael. We got to get to CYP Triple Ring. There
What
is
else,
no
CYP?
there is no AD to call in for you, even though Bond Boxing gave his boomerang for you.
Oh, y'all niggas crazy, but fuck that. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, this motherfucker. You understand me? So y'all want to hear this shit or y'all don't want to hear this shit? It's up to you.
Man, I'm always willing.
All right, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. And y'all can tell this motherfucker about it tomorrow or today when he call in. Oh man, I'm gonna take it back to Slick Rick. Once upon a time on TVB, there was a caller. They called the Great CYP, dropping facts on anyone who'd listen. Then suddenly, the UK would miss it. Thought to himself how to get them back. Come up with some songs, make them whack. Little did he know that his plan was perfect. Now that they back, he ripped their ass like a serpent. Left, right, left, he perfect. Uppercut, roundhouse, they twerking. Callers on the line, telling he working. TV uses this shit like it's a serpent. I don't give a fuck if you really talking, because I'll be the one that stop your ass from walking. Back kick, jump off, they flying. Everybody know that Eddie Hearn be lying. Lions only, bomb squad, he's certain. PBC, Andi Ruiz, it's curtains. Body scattered all over the ring, they hurting. TBC be using this shit for promotions, he out. He out.
Oh, yo, that was actually good. You know, it's funny because I don't know who it was, but I've always told someone that they like a rapper and shit. And I'm always like, yo, you should use the show as promotion. Like, write a song. I don't understand why nobody ain't never write a How to Rob song. Remember that How to Rob with the Mad Rapper?
Nah.
What? You ain't never hear How to Rob, he robbed the industry. A rapper made a song about robbing everybody in the industry. Who?
Oh no, that's
Yeah, he put Biggie in it too. What he said?
I think I did hear that shit.
What he said? Who said give me some more? He said run up on Buster and said give me some more. Yeah, nah, bro, that shit old though. Obviously, I'm showing my age, but what I'm saying is I never understood why nobody ain't cover that and bring it up to date. You know, either in the rap world or in boxing. And he did something similar to that, you know, mentioning Eddie and Bomb Squad and Lions Only and things like that. But yeah, man, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel right here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. So that you can reconnect with us whenever we do go live. You'll get that notification bell when we do go live. We're going to go out to Mastermind on the Boomerang. NL, talk to me.
Up, NL.
What's good, man? Look, man, I ain't never made my Cholo pick, man. You heard me? You already know I rise with Lions Only. Let them do their thing today. It's gonna be a spectacular knockout once again. You heard me? And I'm just letting the Cholo know you welcome to come on the Boxing Voice any day. You heard me? Don't worry about what Nesby talking about, dog. He know the real. You heard me? He know what it is, you dig? And see, Mike, bro, man, when we gonna get Bull Mac back on here, though? We got a lot of questions that gotta get answered. Like motherfucker can't just be coming on here saying shit, dog, and talking crazy, and then not doubling back, dog, and clarifying shit. You heard me?
Mike ducking that. He ducking that interview.
I mean, cause you got to give respect, like the people like Kenny Porter, bro. Level my head him. He come back on. And that was right quick. Bob Emerson said this, boom. You text him, he come right back. Mac, bro, he knew what was put out there. What's happening? You see your text, Mike? Yeah, man. No, keep it real, though, on some real shit, Mike. You don't think you need to come back and, clarify some shit,
absolutely, bro? But I don't think Bob was being all the way, you know what I'm saying, square, but we'll have him on to clarify.
Get him,
When Bob Evans said everything else, when he said everything else, he squatted like Bob Evans said this. He's trying to make the fight. Bob Evans said that. This, no, he.
I ain't never just went with everything somebody said.
No, Mike, don't do it, Mike, don't lose credibility on the air like that. Don't do that, bro.
Bob Arum said that American was a pay-per-view fight. I said it wasn't, so I ain't never go with everything Bob Arum said, brother.
All right, well, like, you got that. You did see that, bro. But at the same time, bro, when you know, Mike, you already knew, bro. It's picks and chooses with Bob Evans, bro. I be checking people out with him, dog.
That's everybody, man. I'm out. Next GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Holla at us.
Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. Follow me on YouTube, man. Mike on Sports. Peace out.
Peace.